Ahoy,
everyone.
Tricky Lookers, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Hope you're all having a good day. We are having a good day so far.
We're in a great mood.
It's for some reason that I can't quite put my finger on. I feel so great today, greater than I felt in a long time. So I feel good.
We're super happy to be sharing brunch time blab with you all.
Yeah, we're happy. Yeah, we're happy to be hanging out. We've got our regular guests are here: Cara, Holly. Whoa! Wow, too much.
You all right
coffee
there?
Too quick. Yeah.
Yep.
Holly, Moto, and yeah, you guys. I know it's. Oh, is it a high pitched sound again? Oh dear.
Oh, just change mics. Uh-oh. High-pitched sound.
Hey, is that any better? Hopefully that's better. Yeah, sorry
right?
about that.
We'll go to this mic.
Yeah, I don't know what that was
I'm
about.
so sorry about your ears, Matthew.
Yeah, sorry. Everybody once in a while.
Would make Logan squeal.
Yeah, actually, every
Yes,
once
better.
in a while.
I'm so glad.
I don't know. The microphone decides to be a jerk.
It's true. There are gremlins. The same gremlins who put their thumbs all over my glasses last night when I was sleeping come in here and change our mic settings.
Yeah. So, okay.
Well, why don't we say hi to everyone? Should we do that?
Yeah, let's see who's here.
All right.
Let's see who's here. We're gonna go over here.
Audio bingo. It's
see,
true. Bingo,
participants.
Moto.
Here we go. All right, so who's here? Brett Hooper is here. Brickanista, Brickaroo Bonsai, Bricks O'Brien. Hey, how's it going? Chris, Don't Cross the Streams Chalice. Cowboy Cornado, ahoy howdy. Darren Siegfried, FabiFan MKE, Gwyneth is here. TrickyBricks, hey Eric, how's it going? Holly, Hooded One, Jedi Rob Frost, Joel Marbella, John Luttrell, Kathleen is here. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Luke Solorzano, Matthew Builds Bricks, Minifig Chick,
Yay,
Minifig Nick, and Moto.
Right.
Awesome to see you, Nick. So glad you're here.
Three Musketeers.
The three Musketeers, and with Monica, you'd have four. So Orange Bricks is here. P.T. McEwen, Patrick Wismer, Pink Wheels 3. Hey,
Yay!
how's it going, Meredith? Rob Zaccardi is here, and Lana, Vanessa, and Elena. Smoke Up Johnny, Wilfred, bonsoir. Will Lechtworth, how's it going? I guess you're off today. Zach Martinez, and of course...
And Zarakino.
Zarakino.
Wow, we switched seats, and Flynn's chair rocks back, so I'm going to have a hard time not just rocking the entire episode.
So I'll
it's
have...
an episode.
It's an episode.
I'm having an episode.
So I'll have you know that I did, in fact, get my breakfast in bed. Now I don't have it queued up for to show you as a slide or whatever.
But on the phone,
I can show you on my phone. There I am with my.
Look at this. It's a tot, not exactly waffle because we don't have waffles. But I took two cast iron skillets and got them sizzling hot and squished the tots between them. So they made tot patties. Yeah, basically hash browns.
It was.
I invented
totally
hash
good.
Browns.
It was totally good.
Yeah, with eggs too.
So yeah, it was excellent. Yeah, I won the speed build contest. So.
Yeah, I would do that again because the secret is I get tots as well.
It's true. You got it too. We get to sit in bed. But I'll tell you, you'll notice Richard's wearing a long sleeve shirt. I'm wearing my hoodie because it is so cold in our house.
Yeah,
and I'm even wearing a long sleeve.
Well,
it's an awesome
50 degrees out, but with wind chill, it's 30 degrees inside.
Yeah,
in
it's
our house.
Really...
I put actual duct tape on the windows in the back.
We had tilt tape.
Right, real like that metal foil kind of. It worked.
Because it was so cold. It was really... Yeah, I know, right? Like a week ago, it was super hot. Now it's really cold and windy.
Yeah, now I know people who are in colder places must be rolling their eyes when you say 50 degrees. We get down in the 40s, sometimes the 30s, right? But we don't have any insulation in our building, and it's earthquake territory, so everything's all and the windows don't fit.
Yeah, freezing and windy in Oakland. Yep. We're right there. I know Orange Bricks, and it's really cold there, I'm sure. Um, okay, so why don't we invite our guests on?
Okay, that sounds like a great idea.
We have all of our guests. I'm going to let them all in at the same time because it's just crazy. I was feeling crazy that way.
And look at our new wireless method.
Right, and I'm actually going to make sure that the volume with headphones is up. We'll see if it works.
We're gonna try.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Fingers
with these
crossed on your bingo cards.
microphone
for
things. I may need to fix it, and who knows what'll happen. But for now, let's welcome all of our guests. I know. Let's see how long will it take.
Behind door number 3, Holly.
Hi, it's Holly. How's it going?
Ahoy hoy. Door number 2, we have Moto. And behind door number 1,
okay, yeah. So
sleeves.
we're not getting volume on you guys, of course. So give me just a second. There we go.
I know, it's crazy.
That's still not working. Sorry, everybody.
He knows what to do.
Y'all, seriously, there's so many things to deal with here. It's kind of...
NVIDIA high-definition audio?
Yeah, let me see. Can you try that now? No, still not.
No, it wouldn't be speakers. It would be that NVIDIA, right? Bear with us, everyone.
Yeah, this is what it should be. They should be hearing the same thing we're hearing.
Oh, cool.
We're doing all right. Okay, well,
we're doing great this morning.
The volume isn't coming on, and I'm not sure why. I'm doing my best here, everybody. So please just hold tight.
So it would be the same headphone feed? I think that you could get slates with chalk. There, that one will feed it into the computer, right?
Is that any better? Can we hear you on the show now?
What if you say done? Do 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 do. Yep. Talked among, in the words of who was it? That Mike Myers character. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. I'm doing my best here, folks. I'm really sorry. This isn't usually, well, yes, sometimes it is a thing.
Thanks, Moto.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with these headphones that we're wearing.
Why don't we disconnect?
Let's see if this works. How about now?
Now? Better?
There we go. We can hear you now.
Yay!
Very good. Okay, awesome.
Moto, your help sign helped.
Yes.
Uh-oh, he's busily writing still.
It did.
There's a lag too, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, that's happier.
It's happier.
Okay,
all better.
Tricky Leg didn't want to hear what we were talking about.
Everybody can hear everybody. Everybody's volume is all right. Nobody is silenced or anything. We're all good, right?
Sounds good to me.
Yay.
I believe what you missed is Holly was talking about how it was cold there, and meanwhile I'm wearing short sleeve shirts because the sun is beating down on my house.
Snow before.
Oh my goodness.
And
it melted within a day and a half. Yeah, it was gone.
Cara, I love your lighting in front of your tropical island getaway.
Thank you.
You have this warm side light going, like the sun is coming up or going down.
Yep. We need the sun because we have the heat on over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, we haven't
quite gotten there yet, but we bought all kinds of snuggly clothes.
Wait a second.
Things.
It's 30 degrees there, and you still refuse to turn the heat on?
It's not 30 degrees.
It's not 30. No, it's only 50. But
it's
but there is a cold
It's in the
wind
mid-50s right now, and it's really windy. So,
Okay.
and again, our house does not have any insulation. It was built in the 20s in Oakland, where they didn't put insulation in anything ever, and it's ridiculously it's really hot in the summer, and in the winter it is just freezing. And like I went back by our back door and put my hand up, and you could just feel the wind coming right through the crack in the door. So
turning the heat on probably wouldn't help anyway.
Not really.
Yeah, we have. I'm just fortunate we live in Colorado, and so the houses are kind of built to withstand all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah.
WGJL Build says that 50 is super hot. I get it. I do get it. I bet your place
That's Fahrenheit, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 50 Celsius, man. You'd be cooking.
Oh my goodness, no, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's because we're doing the different. We're doing yes, Fahrenheit to Celsius. That's going to make a big difference in the.
No, we were just
Pretty
watching.
WGGL.
Yeah, we were just
You'd be
watching.
frying eggs on the top of your head.
Yeah,
50 Celsius. Yeah, man.
I don't know if you guys have heard the Jim Gaffigan special where he does his special in Canada and he talks about, when he went to Winnipeg and it was like 50 below. He's like, I don't know if it was like 50 below Celsius or Fahrenheit, but at that point it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, I was in Ottawa once around New Year's and it was 40 below, and I was told that at 40 below Celsius and Fahrenheit cross. So it's the same.
Oh, well, there you go. So it
And
doesn't matter.
I was so dumb. I thought I'm going to be in snow, so I'm going to wear my best boots. And I got there and I had forgotten that they were steel-toed. Don't wear
Oh.
steel-toed boots when it's
No.
40 below.
Yeah,
That's
your
a
toes are going
terrible-
to freeze off.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. So I wasn't outside very long.
No.
Well, so shall we? I mean, although talk of weather is so enjoyable.
Yeah,
Oh, I
sorry.
know.
I'm
Everybody's
sorry,
in
everyone.
just such a good mood for some reason. I
I
don't
know.
know.
I just
Some
can't
reason.
can't put my finger on it, but
I'm watching the subs drop right now as we talk about weather.
yeah, I know.
I know,
Yeah.
exactly.
Going backwards. So I thought maybe yes. Oh yes, pin time. Let's
Pin
do
time.
pins.
Should we do
shall
pins?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
let you do yours.
Well,
first.
in honor of the day,
Because I
I've
haven't
got
picked mine
the
yet.
abdominal snowman. The
Abdominal
abominable-
snowman?
I always call him the abdominal
the
snowman.
abdominal snowman because he has a
But
six pack.
he's
I don't know.
abominable.
He's right here.
He's out of focus. There it is. The abdominal
This
snowman.
gives me a very funny image in my
I
head.
just call him.
Very.
Just call him the Bumble. It's easier.
Oh,
I thought the xenomorph was the abdominal snowman.
Xenomorph
is buff. She's not kidding around.
Yeah, she is not messing around. I still have. Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna. I know I've worn this before. Actually, you know what? I'm already wearing 3 pins.
Yeah,
so
what are you
perhaps I
wearing?
will show. So these are my.
What's one more?
These are my the pins that I always have on here. So I'll just share this one. I'll share one of the ones I'm currently wearing. Yeah. So I've got Chip in a little sailor outfit with a mop because he's cute.
Super cute.
Cute.
He has a little.
He's
There's
cleaning
a
up.
Dale that has a bucket. I think Richard has that one, right?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
I have a bunch of Chippendales, so I like them.
All right. So okay. Anybody else with pins today?
So I
Tara's
have.
usually got one.
Ooh, it's hard to see with your.
It's reflecting
background
I
crazy.
on.
know. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there
go.
it is.
Oh.
Would that be Mickey? What do they call those? Chasers? Tracers?
Chaser, yeah. So it's this with no enamel, but he's the super happy vintage Mickey.
Yay,
Yes.
Mickey.
Very good. Nice. Oh, I was looking over there. I should be looking over here. All right. Anybody else? Pins?
I'm
Any-
going to, in lieu of a pin, because I just got this in the mail. I think it's so cool. I didn't know, maybe a few of our viewers probably have one of these, but I'm doing keychain instead of pin.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
That's
This is
cool.
this is so cool, and the little box that it comes in and everything is just so fancy.
Solo.
And I put the I have like a whole bin full of keychains that I put on our Christmas tree every year. So
Oh,
it's kind of
cute.
like a Christmas tree ornament too. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Very nice. Whoa, it's a Kevin Hinkle.
Oh, look at
it's
that.
a Kevin Hinkle pin.
That's
Very, very
sweet.
cool.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I didn't even know those existed.
That is awesome.
I didn't either, but the Patreon, and there was a package, so there you go. Right?
Wow.
That's so cool.
Those
Ah,
pins, yeah,
okay.
he's got some cool pins. Well, let's see. What about? Oh, you know what? I think it might be. are we
Oh,
gonna
I need to
do-
step away for a moment.
Oh,
Bingo.
bingo!
Remember?
Richard's stepping away.
Yep.
Bingo.
I gotta
Forgot.
sort bricks, so there's gonna be some, the familiar plastic
I'm-
sound here.
Well, I'm sure no one has ever heard the sound of bricks being sorted on a Lego YouTube stream before.
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't know how bad it is over there, but it's got to be done.
I totally understand. So,
Yes.
anyway, Rich, anybody got stickers? Stickers?
I do.
Stickers?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
All right,
Yeah.
let's take a look. Holly, Um,
Darn, what's
oh,
it from?
nope, that's Holly. Sorry, I got the... Yes. That I meant to say Kara. But if you're ready, Holly.
I am. I'm just gonna give you the numbers on the sticker sheet because I forgot what this is from. I think.
Okay, we'll see
I
if we
wanna
can
say-
guess. That's always a fun
Okay.
game.
Okay, it's 60468 is on the sticker sheet. So this guy, and it's in a recent set. I can't remember which one we opened that I pulled
Oh,
this.
that's either the Rise of Voldemort, the Harry Potter one, or it's the Hidden Side. But I think it's a Harry Potter.
Pretty sure it's probably Hidden Side because that's what we've been. That's what
Okay,
we've been.
then it's a
playing now.
hidden. It's the Hidden Side one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's one of the Hidden
recognize
Side
that.
ones, but I don't know. I don't know which one. So
The
Yeah.
graveyard one.
doesn't matter though because it's so cool. I'm just gonna use those for something else.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Anybody? Oh yeah, Kara, you said you did.
I have stickers.
Okay, let's see. There we go.
Okay. So thanks to Will, I got this awesome Will Letchworth. I got this awesome notebook, and in the notebook, the Sweet Mayhem notebook, there are stickers, and these stickers are super cool.
Oh,
wow.
It's got the ship, and oh, that's so good.
And
That's so good.
Those little arrow stickers might be useful.
there's a
Yeah.
second page.
Oh.
Oh, I love the mayhem.
I love the mayhem, and I love the little sort of like
Stars.
smiley and frowny face, sort of looking like runes a little bit.
Yeah, I was
Right?
gonna say almost looks like hieroglyphics or something. That's
Yeah,
cool.
those are
And
awesome.
the bricks they actually have like glitter
Like real glitter in the
sparkles. It looks like glitter sparkles, but no, it's not actual real glitter. But I could add it. I could add glitter.
paper.
Glitter sparkles.
Glitter
are
all-
pretty.
That's pretty
cheerful.
awesome. Yes.
So those are my cool stickers.
Stickers.
Very nice. Okay, let's see. And we
I
have...
do have. Oh yeah, you guys go first.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No,
oh
you
no.
go, Moto.
I'm still looking up the set. Oh wow.
You're still looking up the set?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry, I lost everybody there for a second. Whoa. Yeah, sorry about that.
We're
All
back.
right, Moto, you're there.
Okay, let me read the name one more time. Formula Off-Roader.
That sounds
And this
like
is
fun.
definitely
Whoa.
Whoa.
Like shiny.
Nice.
Super
Yeah.
shiny.
I got it for the chrome
Of
because
course.
you know why
And
wouldn't
it's
you?
like it's almost like more chrome than it is printed, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really,
That's
really
really
good.
beautiful.
I think it'd make for some nice. Well, it's a Technic set too, which is kind of unusual, but yeah, it would make for some nice mechy stuff. A Cruikshank thing if you wanted all chrome,
Yeah,
chrome.
Yeah.
I could see that on the sides of like mech arms
And
or legs.
And it looks like there's lots of extra. That's so good.
Tons of extra.
So good.
There you go.
Nice.
Very cool. Let's see. I'm gonna. Doing these on Zoom is always such a interesting prospect.
It's such a chore.
It is a chore. There's just like a lot of like things to manage.
Well, should we share ours?
We should share ours.
So this is from PT McEwen. Thank you very much for this sticker set from set 41352.
Simply, I have to give us the spotlight, and then it's gonna. There we go.
So the sticker set is 15 by 18 studs. It's Friends the Big Race Day.
Oh yeah.
Featuring
I like
Mia
that rose.
in an orange racing jacket and helmet, Stephanie in a medium azure and magenta racing jacket and medium azure helmet, and Vicky with metallic gold boots.
Wait,
I like
Vicky.
the locker. I like the locker stickers.
Who's Vicky?
Is Vicky the one that's got that crazy hair? That's got like the most amazing
don't know.
minifig hair?
Yes!
I think it
We
is.
should look it
Yep.
up.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
it's the lady with the the
Yeah,
diner
with that-
thing.
Yeah, that is the best hair. That is the best hair that I have to say it's the best hair that exists for a mini doll. Just saying. Although I understand, Kara, you just got an awesome mini doll, the new Maleficent one, right?
I do.
Oh, really?
Those are good.
Hold, please.
Yeah, I still need to get that. If that's from the same set, is that the same set we were talking about, Flynn, from a while ago?
It's
Like,
the
remember-
newest one. Yeah, it's like the Cottage or
Yes.
yeah, it looks
Like
really
as soon
good.
as I saw that, I sent that to Flynn. Like, look.
Yes.
Aurora's Forest Cottage, and it's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
So here's the cottage itself. Oh, let me turn off my background.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to
The man behind
Backgrounds are fun,
Yeah.
but
What?
they get in the way.
You live in a house?
the curtain.
So here's the Forest Cottage,
Yeah.
and it has this really cool
Oh, like water wheel?
water wheel, and the smoke like goes up and down.
Oh, that's great.
It's when they're changing her dress color and all the
Yep.
magic is coming out. Yep.
And this smoke piece, this is a new piece. I just got several more of them. It's this.
What?
Whoa,
this
that would be
flat
great to
with
do.
a pin.
It's got swirlies on it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a swirl.
You could make like Hokusai
Oh.
clouds.
Okay,
I need
So
This-
Flynn,
million of those.
This is dangerous.
Flynn, in my duplicate bricks and pieces order,
Yes.
there are 10 of these.
Oh, bless you for making an accidental extra order that I get to buy.
Well, you know,
But we were talking about Maleficent.
Yes.
Oh,
With
yes.
the crow or the raven or whatever that is. So cool.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
Gorgeous.
Nicodemus.
look at her cape.
It's her crow. It's her
Yeah.
raven, Nicodemus,
Yep.
that she has. In
that cape is
The
great.
cape is gorgeous, and now
Yeah.
she has that new Friends smirky smile that they use.
Mhm.
Yep.
That they're using for some of them, so that they're not all that same sort of placid smiling face, which is nice, but a little Stepford Wives.
Yeah.
She could
So
be like.
it's.
Oh, sorry, Kara.
I was going to say PT McEwen wants to know what set number it is. So it is Aurora's Forest Cottage, 43188.
Yeah. I've been holding out, like hoping that they would go on sale, on Amazon or something, and I haven't seen one
Yeah.
yet. So
Yeah, and
so,
it came out like last month or something.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
new. You can get it.
Yeah.
and it comes with multiple animals, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. The animals are amazing.
yeah, it had like a little fawn or
It
something.
comes with a
right?
fawn, which originally
Mhm.
came with the Disney Snow White set, the little Snow White
Mhm.
cottage, the
Yep, so
Seven
there's-
Dwarfs cottage.
Yep, fawn.
Yes.
Oh, now I
Yes.
can make a
So
Bambi
cute.
mock.
We have a
Little
couple
Bambi.
of those.
Yep, and a little bluebird.
There's Bluebird is up here.
Whoa, those are hard to come by. Those little birds. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Also, little Thumper.
Little
Yep.
rabbit, yes.
And what is
Oh,
that
that's-
tree trunk
Uh-uh.
made of there too?
A
Mhm.
squirrel.
Cool.
Nice. So many
And
animals.
the house is made with these sort of like a tree trunk panels.
Shut your
Oh
bucket.
yes. Oh yeah. The rounded that it has the things attached to it, right? It has the little
Yep,
half arches.
yep.
Oh, that's
attached.
great.
That's pretty cool.
It's a
What?
really great set with fantastic pieces.
Oh, and look, on the front, there's that little cross piece in brown.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's really good too.
Sort of
It's the
sand
colors
castle.
too. Those leaves in that blue.
Right? The
Yeah.
azure
Insane.
leaves.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
it's almost
so good.
it's so saturated. It's almost like trolls.
Yep.
And it's using that light bright orange for the top.
Yep. And to make the water wheel have sound, there's actually trans blue 1x1 round bricks inside.
That's
The
so
water
wheel.
awesome.
Of course they did. They studied it.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So good.
So I was wondering. Oh well, first of all, are you working on the Batwing, Holly?
That wing's done.
Oh,
Done.
Batwing's done. Here,
Ooh.
let's take a look. So Wilfred was asking for updates
Here.
on
Yep.
some of the
Wing
things.
Glob.
Whoa!
Just for you. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That looks so great.
Wow.
It's pretty.
That thing is
amazing.
massive.
That is crazy.
Well, the gray
Yeah.
greebles make a huge difference on it, being able to see all the shapes.
It's got little fins that come down in the bottom.
Wow.
There you go.
So is there
Very,
a lot of
very
technique in that?
swooshable.
It's
the
very
most swooshable
swooshable,
thing
huh?
I've made in a while.
Wow, nice. Dang.
So
that is
now I'm just
big.
trying to figure out, because I do want it to go on the wall. I'm finishing off kind of the last unfinished area of my Lego room, where there's going to be, it's kind of like a bar, there's going to be like a little mini fridge and stuff there. So we just installed new cabinets over there, and we made sure that we put glass doors on the cabinets so we can use it for more display space.
Oh.
And then I'm going to put some shelves. So there's big, wide, blank wall area there where I think I'm going to make my little Batman shrine.
Well, what might be fun there, if you're going to hang that on the wall, is to stand it off from the wall just enough that you could backlight it, so it would have like a glow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like a yellow light behind it. I was just thinking about that
That'd be
last
so
night as we were
cool.
planning it out.
That would be pretty
Yeah.
cool. I gotta say.
Yeah.
By the way,
I might-
Holly,
I might build something behind it, or I've been kind of thinking about that.
Yeah.
PT says that Aurora's Forest Cottage is $32 on Amazon.
That's not much of a sale then, because it was a $39 set, right?
Yeah, I mean $8 is $8.
Oh
but-
yeah, $8 is $8.
It's almost there. It's almost there.
Wow, she is very,
Seriously.
very on. Has a very set price that she will go to.
I
and
do.
that is
I'm
it.
very thrifty. Yes.
A certain
Maybe for
percentage
you,
off.
it's important to be disciplined.
Yes. Yeah. Because there's always other stuff I can buy that's, deeper discount or more affordable or something. And it's like you said, it's going to be around for a while, so I'm not in a panicked state to get it.
Oh yeah.
So Wilfred was asking for updates on some of the stuff that we've been working on, and I know he asked about
Okay.
Holly's Batwing. Oh, and he asked about the Diagon Alley that I've been building on Twitch, which I will show you now.
Did you see Wilfred's comment there?
What's that?
He says it looks way better in your hands, Holly, than in the promotional pics. Methinks. Don't know why, but yeah, great. So there, I'm your official
cool.
Batwing model, guys.
Awesome.
Hand model, yeah.
Batwing hand model.
Unofficial Batwing model.
So so far I've gotten
Wow.
the front, starting the front of Ollivander's done,
Yeah.
and I gotta tell you, they have so upped their game so hardcore with everything that went to making these rounded fronts and this rounded bay window. The method for putting together this bay window was so simple that it was kind of like, oh my goodness, of course.
Is it any different than like the bay windows on like the greengrocer or the pet shop or any of those? Because they've done that. It looks very similar.
I haven't put those together. This
Okay.
particular one is done all with jumper plates.
Okay.
So there's a round jump plate here.
Mhm.
So you can see it. So there's
Yeah.
a round jump plate here and here, and then a square one here. And they're literally just sitting on that jump plate and then connected at the top with this half round, and you can just slightly you can slightly adjust them.
Okay.
I haven't put together those other sets, so I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. I know one of them was with hinges. I think Greengrocer was hinges. I'm trying to think of what the pet shop technique was.
And then this is the
Looking at it.
inside
I think they're both hinges actually.
that I've got done so far, and this swings out.
Yeah. Cool.
Wow.
So the wand shop looks great. It's got the little display shelf for all the wands and stuff is really cool. My only complaint, and I don't know if I would even call it a complaint, but it's a shame, is that these two front windows they went to a lot of trouble to put beautiful displays in them. Like there's partially open wand boxes with wands inside. Like it's really beautiful, but these windows are tinted yellow.
Mhm.
And they also did a really cool light fixture using the more newer lantern piece, the one that has the handle on it. But they used it upside down, and it's such a cool use of the piece, and you can't see it at all.
Yeah, you're gonna need lights in there, I think.
Yeah, so a
we
certain
need- I don't know
certain
if anyone we
husband
know does
is
lights.
gonna do
I thought
do
he
the
might.
lights on it.
Well, we can put it in the holiday, in the Christmas display.
Yeah, and then of course if you didn't see, did I take that?
Won't that be nice in the little train set around the Christmas tree?
Beautiful.
That's great.
Every year.
My fingers are crossed that I get one eventually, because that was so when get into the 10K club with ideas. That's kind of your consolation prize, is you get to pick, you get to pick something that they send to you as a prize. So that was a course
Really?
diagonally was top of my list, but then you have to list like second, third, and fourth choice just in case for whatever reason those aren't available or something. So, and I that was what, a month ago almost, and I have no confirmation of whether I'm going to get it or not. So they really they're just going to drag this process out.
I was wondering. I have a quick thing.
Sure.
If I could.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, sorry, I was playing with that. So speaking of that, I'm doing a little bit of research for the piece that I'm going to do for our 2-week challenge, and I have come up with it, and I have some ideas for it. But I was wondering if you all could help me out a little bit and tell me. So we all sit a lot at Zoom meetings now, right? And meetings are often different than they used to be.
You mean like right now?
So, assuming that maybe you doodle or play with something on your desk during the Zoom meeting, if you would be willing to share that, what is it that, or you don't even have to show the thing, you could just tell me, but what is the kind of thing you do to keep your hands busy during Zoom meetings?
I doodle. Let's see, I'm sure I can find a doodle.
Well, we have Chris Chalice's infinity cube that he sent us.
Yeah, and I'm surprised this isn't like ground down to a powder by now. So basically, I want to make an adult busy box. Like a toddler's busy box, but for adults. And I think I'm going to make it this big. And I have an idea of a number of different things I want to be on it to play with.
That sounds fun. It'll have to be kind of quiet.
Yes,
right?
and that's an engineering challenge.
Yep. I'm too busy like pressing buttons and clicking things and making sure
that's
all the
his
right
busy
things are
box.
on. That's my busy box. Absolutely.
Minifig Nick.
I've got so I know I've got something to talk about.
Yes, Chris Chalice, it is. The hinges are very easy, and my fingers know how to do it without me looking at it, anymore.
You made me start fidgeting now.
It's funny you said the doodle. The last Zoom meeting that I was on, and I don't know what I did with the piece of paper.
Yay, Moto!
That's so cool.
I fold little origami things.
Oh,
that's
cool.
what I do.
That is so actually TrickyBricks Moto is asking what the ship part of your t-shirt means.
Significantly huge investment in parts. It's any spaceship. It's any spaceship that's over 100 studs in length, and that's why I ship timbers where people dedicate a month to building a 100 stud long spaceship.
Got it.
Oh wow.
Flynn didn't know that. He's dying.
I didn't know that.
That's new.
I didn't know that. But that could be like any build that we make.
Yeah.
Of course.
Seriously.
Yeah, significantly huge investment in parts or pieces, depending on what you want to.
Well, and of course it's funny because it means a completely different other thing in like movie and TV and literature fandom. Like it's a whole, that's a whole thing that means that to ship something means that you support a relationship between two particular characters, whether or not that relationship is founded in fact.
This is not that. This is not Sam and Dean Winchester. This is a Lego thing.
But it totally.
I got him again.
Oh my goodness.
I got him again, Richard.
Good. It's needed.
He's easy.
Oh, very nice, Kara.
He is. He's a good audience, isn't he, Holly?
Nice.
Oh my God, Kara! Oh, the odds of that. The odds of that.
Hey,
Oh my
Mike
God.
TV. Oh yeah, so they were just okay. So Monica and Yana were saying they didn't know that. Yes, that is what to. So if somebody says I ship whatever,
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, that means if I ship Spock and Uhura, that means like I'm super behind a Spock and Uhura thing, right? Because they did in that one episode. They did in that one episode. So I'm just saying.
It could happen.
Look, my
it could still happen.
Facebook the caption above whatever the photo is you put above everything on your Facebook page is Spock and Uhura, and Spock's playing this like harp zither thing, and Uhura is singing behind him.
Oh, and
Yep.
okay, here's another one. Here's another one you might not know. Filking, F-I-L-K, filking is science fiction folk singing, and it is a thing, and it is based on Mr. Based on Mr. Spock playing that lute and singing that song, and they talked about it in Trekkies, which is one of my favorite documentaries of all time.
Yeah,
And if you
we own that one.
if you have
Yeah.
not seen it,
Yeah.
like immediately go out, because filking happens in this movie.
I know when you first said that, I was like, that surely can't be a thing, and then you think about it, and you're like, yeah, that is a thing.
Of course, it's
Yeah.
a thing, and there's
That
a
is a
whole
thing.
there's a whole Klingon language class, and it's all the producer and host of it is Denise Crosby, who was on Star Trek Next Generation. So it's got that whole angle as well, and man, there is some very dedicated fans. I'll say that.
It's
There are
true.
some very dedicated
Yeah.
fans.
When I woke up this morning, I did not think the word filking would be something that I would hear today.
You never know what you're gonna get.
But I'm
here on
glad.
Tricky
But I'm
Bricks.
glad I did.
Now, does this count? That the music video and accompanying song that Leonard Nimoy did about Bilbo Baggins.
Oh yes,
Now,
that's
Yes.
another
does that
thing.
count?
If you haven't, I mean, no, because the song was more like a '60s pop song. It wasn't done like a Lord of the Rings style,
Well, you're right.
know,
It wasn't
folk
very Ren
song.
fair.
No, it was like super weird, like '60s with like
Go-go
dancing,
dancers.
go-go
The
dancer girls
video
on the
is
beach.
amazing.
It doesn't make any sense.
Wait, I'm gonna find it.
I'm just thinking
I'm
of
gonna
like the
find it.
Prometheus lute and the Dune with Patrick Stewart.
Oh yeah, the Dino De
Just a bunch of
Laurentiis
different stuff.
tune.
Patrick
Right.
Stewart, salt and pepper. If you ever saw Sir Patrick Stewart host Saturday Night Live when Salt and Peppa were the guest stars, and it's so funny. My friend Johnny Cat, who's here on the chat sometimes, he joked about that for years, ever since it came on Salt and Peppa. And then years later, I'm watching a John Mulaney comedy special, and he was there and talks about it. He does a whole bit where he talks about that. And I was like, I know
God.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sorry for my terrible Patrick Stewart impersonation. I'm sorry to Sir Patrick Stewart and every Star Trek fan ever.
I saw him at the one Star Trek convention I went to. I went to one Star Trek convention.
Wow.
And there were, I think Klingons are the most popular cosplay at
Yes.
a Star Trek convention.
Yeah.
There were lots of Klingons.
Well, because it's really
Huh.
it's the I would think, like, when you think about the pantheon of Star Trek characters, the Klingons have the most stuff with their outfits,
well,
right?
and they have
like
fun
have the most
personalities.
yeah, they have
too,
the most
right?
accoutrement. They have the most
The whole
extreme
face
and
thing.
recognizable
Forehead
face
things.
forehead thing, and I'm sure that forehead thing is probably pretty easy to pick up, like as a piece online, so you can get a
with the
an
hair
easy one.
attached.
And then yes, and the Borg I think Borg would be second.
Yep.
Not enough Hugh, as my personal opinion.
Hugh.
True.
But there's always lots of locutus and.
But
and
Hugh's
Borg.
coming back.
Hugh's coming
Yes.
back.
Hugh's coming back.
Yeah, he's going to be in Picard, I think.
Oh,
I love
it was a
Hugh.
very special.
That was a
Next
very
Generation.
special Next Generation Borg episode. Oh, Yano, I totally know Klingon Vanna White. I was on her show once when okay, so little known fact about me. Well, some people know this fact. I don't know how much of this I should say, but I, at one time, when I lived in New Orleans and in San Francisco, was the MC of a burlesque show. and we went and did a piece on her show on Klingon Vanna White. She's a kook.
Awesome.
She's really funny and super fun. But yeah,
Well, you
so
have
I
a
was there.
long history of emceeing different events.
I do. It's true. There's another. Yeah. So that was my big like brush with fame. I've had a few, but I did get to like hang out with Dita Von Teese because she came and was a special guest star in our show once. So I got to see her. But Jude Law and Sean Penn were in New Orleans doing what was it? All the President's Men? No, what was it they were doing? I can't remember. They were making some movie about Louisiana. Anyway, they came to the show, and both of them talked to me afterwards and told me I did a good job. So I was super psyched about that. That was
Nice.
really big.
I bet you did do a
Wow.
good job.
I was a little more excied about Jude Law than Sean Penn.
I was
Sean
gonna
Penn
say,
didn't, like, yell
Jude
at you
Law,
and
you
try to
lucky
push you
guy.
out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. No, Sean Penn was, "You are great," and then he ran away. That was it, and punched me in the face and ran away. That was my experience. No, but Jude Law did touch me on the shoulder, which is why to this day my shoulder remains unwashed.
I was
I was
wondering
gonna say.
what that was.
Wow.
Okay, so it seems like it's that certain
is
time
that
of the
time.
day, everybody.
Yay.
It is that certain time of the day.
Goodness.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
It's time for our special guest, everybody.
Oh,
Yay.
look, they're right there.
Look who's here. Oh,
Oh,
yay, Fox is getting a
yay.
treat. And little baby, big eye, white.
Oh, Skittles got a
lion.
haircut.
He did. You can
Yes,
see her
Oh, my.
Skittles can see
Skittles.
now.
He has
So
eyes.
cute.
Skittles looks like half the
Skittles has
dog.
eyes.
Look at the camera.
Is that what you want?
See?
Num num.
Oh, that was a good catch.
Yay, Logan.
Logan just
Cookie.
drooled on my pants.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So I have, you can trade in channel points on my Twitch stream for Logan Cookie Times. Like, that's a thing that you can trade in for.
Good boy.
And, like, one day we had 2 in a row, and our little Logan is getting to be a little chonker. So he's getting a lot of treats.
So we're gonna look at the
Good
number
boy.
of treats. Well, we love giving him treats, right? So we're gonna look at the number he gets on his walks.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
I will say that the time change kind of messed up Skittles. Like for the last show that we did, when I came downstairs, at 9:45 or whatever, she to get ready to do the show, she came barreling after me thinking it was that time.
Oh my goodness. So all right, so I have something we can talk about.
Before or after Song of the Sea? What kind of question is that? What does Skittles have to do with Song of the Sea? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Before or after you saw it, is there a dog like Skittles in that movie?
Oh, Crew, right? Or Koo. Koo is
Mm.
the dog in Song of the Sea, but got her way after.
So I wanted to get everybody's take. Now we looked at these. We looked at these on Friday, but just in case I know not everybody's not available to watch the show all the time on the weekdays. So I would like to look at these again. I'm gonna swap over here.
Hey.
And these new Lunar New Year sets that are coming out, which our good friend Justin Ramsden had something to do with. And you know what I just saw? I saw pictures of him on the set for that amazing new Lego holiday ad that made me cry multiple times.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
He's got hands in everything. Dude's
Yeah.
Yep.
everything. I can't even.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
said
believe
he
it.
was there to repair all the models, and he built the duck.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I thought you meant you saw him in the commercial. I was like, oh, I didn't know he made it in the
No,
commercial.
no. There's
Wow.
just pictures of him on
Okay.
set holding the
Yes.
giant money that there's the
Oh.
crooks that are stealing the
Uh-huh.
money, and it's it's really
Right.
really cool.
Speaking of Justin Ramsden, you can actually it's on the Lego Reward Center right now. They're having their sweepstakes. Their monthly sweepstakes is the SDCC Barb minifigure signed by Justin Ramsden.
Oh, very nice.
That's kind of ironic because I'm not entirely sure Justin even managed to get his hands on a barb for himself.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm
How is
sure
that
he did.
possible?
I'm sure
50
he
points.
eventually did, but
Yeah.
I know he was struggling to get a hold of one of those for a while.
yeah, it's 50 points per entry. So if you want to,
Hey, Marilyn.
gamble some points.
He may have entered that sweepstakes himself, is all I'm saying.
He may have. Oh, look, and it has my signature on it.
Wouldn't we all though?
So let's look at this. Let's look at this amazing set. First of all, I mean this one, because there's multiple, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 of these.
Yep.
There's one Monkey Kid set, which it's cool, but I'm less interested in than these. And then I gotta say, of all of them, I'm finding the Duplo ones the most intriguing.
Me too.
It's the first Duplo set that I've been really excited about.
And I'm gonna see if I
So
can...
I got a sneak preview of that one. He sent that one to me just as it was going public. I think it's beautiful, and it probably reminds, it seems like every city has a Chinese gardens. I know we have one here in Portland, and I'm like, yeah, nailed it. It looks just like, those gardens we have here.
There, how's that? I got it a little bit bigger,
The
I
round
think.
gateway is really nice.
Yeah, so check that out.
Come on, Justin, I know you're there. You're in the chat, aren't you? His ears always manage to perk up.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I'll let him know we're talking about him. Maybe he'll pop on.
I love the koi elements printed on trans blue.
Yes.
You know me in trans blue.
Right,
That's
well-
the aspect I love of this set.
And let's look at a close up of that, because
Look at those koi printed tiles.
yeah, those koi printed tiles are I want a bazillion of those, and they're probably going to be really expensive, and probably there's going to be a bunch of people who go in and buy all of them and then sell them for lots of money on Bricklink.
I want to see what New Elementary does with those.
Yeah.
If there's anybody who gets their hands on something and can just knock it out of the park, it's that team.
Yeah, for sure. Those guys are awesome. Guys and gals, and I don't know, they are awesome. I'll say that. Whoever they may be.
And I thought that the side of the Red Bull also is printed translucent red, so that light will actually flare out from the side as well.
And look at the beautiful the trans red lantern with the gold printing on it.
So
just
pretty.
Beautiful. Just
Plus,
beautiful.
look at the bamboo with those green ice cream cones.
Oh, green ice cream cones. What?
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think I noticed the gold printing on. Because somebody else pointed out the trans red heads, and I was like, oh, I feel like I've seen trans red heads in several sets, like they were in Destiny's Bounty and a few other things, but I didn't realize that they were printed. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we've got this great bull model that is lit from the inside. It looks like with a light brick. And I like their shirts. I'm not quite sure. I can't see what it says on their shirts. But it's I like that shirt print. The bull is really cool. I love the giant.
It says 2021.
Ring in the nose. Oh, it says 2021? Got it.
Yeah, and it's sort of like a bull logo. So.
Got it. Okay.
You're the bull.
Uh-oh, Orange Brick.
You were right, Holly. There's Justin. You told him we were talking about him, didn't you? Oh.
He said his ears were burning. Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
my
Justin.
goodness. Yeah, it's just lovely. Those print. I got to go back to this because I just have to look at this again. Those printed koi tiles are going to be a hot ticket item. Now,
yeah, seriously.
now I'm assuming they're printed.
They look,
I hope.
those don't look
well,
like
I wouldn't
well, I
assume
can't
if it's
tell.
Justin's set. He loves the stickers.
They could
No,
be
they're probably
stickers, but
printed.
it
I would
looks
hope they're
great.
Yeah, they're really.
I don't know. They look printed to me.
I think they're probably
Yeah,
printed.
they look printed to me. And you get 6 of them, he says.
Oh, yay.
very
So
good.
good.
Well,
Very
we used to
good.
have
6.
yeah, we used to have a koi pond in our backyard at our old place, and we want to put another one in. So
6 beautiful stickers. Oh man. Okay, well, I'm just saying,
Okay.
Justin, I hope the stickers aren't miscut like my Diagon Alley stickers.
Hurt much? That's not his fault. They're miscut. That's a
I
production
know.
thing.
I just...
But they're
So
printed.
maybe
I
they-
thought
but
so.
maybe they're-
He's
I think he was
messing
just.
with
I
us.
think it's just messing with us.
Yes.
Maybe there could be another
Justin.
stickers extra pack again. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that
But no,
the
if
other
you
day.
So when I think of the koi, I immediately think of a Ninjago City mock that would be really useful. You could enhance the
Yep.
docks with that. You can enhance any city layout.
Oh, he says they are
that-
printed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's messing with us. Don't listen to him.
No, anything with a body of water and a city layout, which is always really popular. You drop a couple of
Yeah.
koi in there, and it just brings the surface to life, and you're
Totally.
good to go.
When I see you in person, it's gonna be a hug, and then I'm gonna right in the arm.
Oh, you're not gonna see him. You're not gonna see him anytime soon. Have you heard about the mutant minks?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
right.
Let's
Goodness.
not go there. Let's not go there. Really, I'm in a really good mood today, so let's just keep things positive.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
It's like the one time we win over Denmark. Come on.
all right. So we looked at the bull statue. I love the bridge. It's so pretty, and I love that it's on an angle. Makes me really happy. That's gonna be really fun.
And is that bull on a rotator?
Yes, the bull is on a rotator.
Nice.
It's you know what, I said that like I know what I'm
Doesn't
talking
it?
about.
Well, it looks like it, but I don't see
Well,
any
it's on an
gap.
angle.
Well, look, it's
So
set in
exactly.
it's set in an angle that indicates it would be, but who knows?
Yeah.
Again, they love those gold bars in any color, right?
And it looks like a ladybird. And actually that gold ring that's being held by the bull's nose is awesome piece.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
that's
that before.
It's like one of those. It was a Quidditch ring at some point in one of the old.
Oh, okay, got it.
Well, it's
Been in a
on an
few
angle,
things.
yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah.
see. It's a Quidditch gold ring, yes. All right, and we've got some. I think we've got. We can look at some other pictures of it, but we could also move on to this.
Oh, wait, I just saw an interesting piece.
What are we looking at?
Look at
What-
this piece. Oh, maybe that's common. If you scroll up there, the rock in the foreground is on a tile, a 4x4 plate with an inverse curve. Is that common?
Yeah, not common, but I have seen them before. We have a couple of them. Yes.
Justin is correcting us. The gold ring was a weapon in Black Panther first. The Quidditch ring was a tire.
Ah, very cool. Gymnastic
Ah.
rings and friends. Cool. I have to say,
No,
I
I
haven't
like it.
seen that. I haven't seen that. But yeah, this looks like a beautiful set, and I'm super excited for it.
In the old Quidditch, I thought that's what was used. The original Quidditch set. Anyway, that's how I
I'm not gonna question
Hey,
Justin.
Mel.
Yeah, I'm
No.
just like,
No,
Well, I
I'm sure
love
he's
this
right.
character.
hey, Iceberg Bricks is here. Hey, Mel, how's
Hey,
it
Mel.
going?
Mel.
We are taking
So
a
this
look. Yeah, go ahead.
this is my favorite.
Yes.
Hands
Now,
down.
what
that
makes this one stand out for you?
that creature is so exceptionally well designed that
Great job.
I can't get past it. Especially the color selection on the bananas, the sculpting of the face.
Let's see if we can get a nice.
So the first thing that came to mind is the body is constructed a lot like the elves' dragons, but it's got the monkey kid styling all
That's
over
what
it.
I
And just
was
look at that
thinking.
face. I mean,
Yeah.
So it's got that articulation, but they've styled it out. What medium is that? A turquoise banana?
It is a turquoise
Yes, it
banana.
Yes.
In
Turquoise,
fact.
yeah.
I'm telling you,
Turquoise
and
banana.
everything is set at just the right angle. There's not one piece that is extraneous or out of place. I looked at that. I'm like, this is
Let me scroll.
perfection.
And check out
Well,
that lantern on his
I was gonna
tail.
say,
That's
Yeah,
some
everything.
nice
That
Everything
looks
about
like
it.
that looks like Travis Bricks with those little tombstones like around
Mhm.
it, and then turned at a 45-degree angle. It's
Well,
so good.
And then are the Travis bricks mounted on like a lightsaber or something? There must be something that allows them to rotate. Like,
Oh,
or
Justin
do you
said
just
Chris
rotate them?
Perrin for top work on this set. He's responsible for the Bull Demon mech as well.
Oh, very cool.
Oh,
Very
okay.
good.
I follow his wife Laura, who also works there, on Twitter,
Mhm.
and she
Yeah.
nailed it. I think she won their employee costume contest for Halloween. She did a Mary Poppins outfit that was, I mean, it was like dead on. And then she made her, and people were aghast. She made her carpet bag. The lining of her carpet bag was the box from the pull along duck, the Lego set of the pull along duck
gosh.
that they redid. So she used the box of it to create the inside of her bag, and she was like, "I'm really sorry, everyone, but it's what I had lying around." But it looked great. Looked great. Sorry for the sidetrack.
No, I wanted
go
to
crazy.
geek out on this particular thing because
And what's
gosh,
this
it
little
is.
mustache made of?
It's those it's the parts that came with the monkey kid. It was like
Mhm.
the
Oh,
it
his
was
little
in red.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, see, can you
I don't know what
reverse
called it.
engineer what's holding those
I mean, it's even got the
bananas?
shredder claws in gold as the whiskers below that coming off. I mean, there's like
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
everything about this just blows my mind.
Gorgeous.
Claws, yeah.
Are those bananas being held on a turquoise leaf? I can't figure out what has.
No,
tools
it's
like
that. It's a 1x2 plate, and it's a space piece basically from the classic
Oh, right,
space.
right.
Right. It's got the 45-degree and then the two open studs coming off.
It just looks. I love the angles on it. It's so.
But they used
finished.
it. They reversed it and kind of tucked it in to kind of mask the piece
Oh,
that's
I
being
thought it
used.
was one of those the little arm pieces with the clip.
Well,
No.
Justin can tell us who's right.
Yeah.
No, because
Use
if you
that.
look at that turquoise piece that the banana is sitting in, I mean, it's got that stud receptor on the bottom too.
Mhm,
So this
yeah.
is
Yeah, I thought it was like.
That's why it
let me
says
see
that
if I can
classic
find
space
it.
piece with the 45s and the. I mean, I could go out. I'd have to run in the garage, but I could get it. But yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you don't
pretty
have
sure
to
that's what it
go
is.
all the way there. It's clever construction, right?
And
Like,
I don't
it's
even
one
know
of
how that
these.
lower one is held on. It looks like magic.
Is it one of those in? Turquoise?
No.
No?
It's
I
a
don't
one
think
by
it's a
two
clip.
plate. 1x2
Oh.
plate, and on either side at a 45 degree, it's got a little projection, and then it's got little open receptor, and then a little study thing. It's from Classic Space. It was
Okay.
really popular in Classic
Yeah,
Space.
part
yeah.
number 4590 apparently.
Yeah, 4590 exactly, and I just found it.
Oh, Blair is here. I kept seeing
Oh, yeah,
this
there's
Bricks EDU, and then I was like Blair, and then Blair Archer, and I thought this was someone named Bricks EDU who was addressing Blair a lot, but Blair wasn't.
No,
there.
he had to change his name
was
because
like-
he does educational stuff. Yeah.
Yes,
Got it.
yes. Well, and
Oh, I see the
and
piece.
Blair, you have the link. Come join us if you want to come join us. I know what piece you're talking about. I see
Yeah.
what piece you're talking
Here,
about.
But I don't know. I still can't figure out how the lower eye bananas are held on.
Well,
Yes,
it
just
looks
looks
like
got
it's
it.
held from
Okay.
behind in a clip.
Okay.
Is
That's
that
my
it,
guess,
Moto?
but that's it. That's the one.
Got it.
That's what I'm guessing,
Yeah.
but it's reversed. Yep, and
Yeah.
they're masking the
Yeah.
1x2 part by covering up the nose,
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
bridge
I
of the
can see that
nose
now.
coming down.
Well, this
Because
one is-
I thought it was just these clipped into a bar and at an angle.
No, it's more
Right.
So,
compact.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
they don't
Okay.
have the room.
And
Yeah.
by the way, also,
But
thank
that's
you-
genius. I mean, every time I look at the way they're constructing this, I'm just like, this
Mhm.
is
And a
yeah.
big thanks.
like,
Sorry, I just want to say a big thanks
jeez.
to Brothers Brick for providing these. Lego provided the photos, but we are getting them from Brothers Brick, who is
Thanks,
kind
Brothers
enough to
Brick.
let us show their site up here. So let's see. This is pretty. I love
That's cool.
That headpiece is so good.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bull.
He'd make a fun minotaur, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
so Justin says, before
Oh.
I head off, you can have the inside scoop on my favorite Easter egg that Chris and I have included in the sets. Yes, please.
Oh, cool.
Everybody's
Do
waiting.
tell.
Do tell. Long silence.
Quiet.
Yeah, it's like-
Long silence.
He's gonna shut down the panel now. You have our attention, sir. Please type quickly. Please type quickly.
Well, until we
Did
hear the
you-
scoop.
The
Yeah.
Did you
firecrackers
think that
are
there was
really
a Monkey
good.
Kid set too that was
There is a Monkey Kid set as well.
okay?
That we will look
Is
at.
that one of
which-
Justin? Because
I don't know. All I know is
He
small
just
arch.
said
Come on.
bye.
Oh,
You are the
No,
worst.
no.
Oh my goodness.
Aw. Justin wins the trolling award. Thank you. You
he
win.
does.
Seriously.
Yes. So awful.
Now we're gonna go completely insane by tomorrow trying to find out every little detail from the
my
photographs.
Goodness. Oh, here it is.
Okay, there we
brick
go. Brick
separator.
separator.
Is orange in the Nyan set and teal in the garden.
I saw the teal
Well, there
one
you
in
go.
the
Orange and
list in
teal.
there.
You get two different brick separators. There you go.
Mm. Huh.
Cool.
Clicky
How's
planning.
that an Easter egg? I don't get it.
Isn't
All
Well, he
right.
punked us
Justin's
earlier, so
color?
I'm questioning reality at this point.
Okay, so here
Anyway.
is so those were those two sets. Now this is the new Monkey Kids team quadcopter.
Guess what's number one in Small Art Director's list this year? That thing right there.
Oh, the
Really?
color of the brick separator relates to the set number.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna have to look that
Oh.
up.
No,
We'll have
he
to
put
look
the
that
set
up.
numbers in there.
80106.
106, 107. Got it. Okay, I see
Oh,
it. I see
man.
the correlation now.
Oh,
Clever,
jeez, that is
very clever.
That's a
Ah.
deep
Pain
cut.
extension, admittedly. Yep.
That is
Puzzle.
a deep cut.
Very,
Yeah,
a deep
that is a
cut.
deep
It
cut.
is a deep cut, but that's awesome. Thank you, Justin.
Thanks
Man.
for sharing,
for sharing
that.
the deep cut. That's why people come here on Sundays, is for the deep conversation.
For the
They have-
breaking news.
For the
They
deep-
apparently have way too much time on their hands.
Oh my goodness!
That's
All
so
right.
fun.
Well, sorry, I'm trying to get this all on the screen at the same time.
There you go.
There we go. So this looks pretty cool. Now I gotta say, this whole sort of drone. That's how us Lego designers get our kicks. Is Justin. Well, hey, you gotta do the deep cuts. Well, I mean, I love every time now that I'm putting together a model and I find a piece that is like teal
A
or
different
blue
color.
or green or red hidden inside the model. I'm very
Signature brick.
Yeah, I'm always very smug about it. Oh, this is one of the designer's signature bricks, you know.
Do you hold the brick separator with your pinky out
I
as you
do.
do
I'm
it
like,
too?
you know, this is a very special one.
Yeah,
Oh
click
my
it out.
goodness.
I want to let you all know.
That's classy clicky. That's a whole different character.
Oh, right.
Excuse me. All right, so back to this. I'm going to say, so it's a quadcopter, but I have noticed that drones and drone type designs have been a really big thing in Lego sets lately, in miniature form especially, like minifig size. And then now we're seeing like a fully realized, I mean, what looks to me like a drone style vehicle, right? Like with the 4 legs with the fans coming out.
Yeah, it was in the Advent calendar, Jurassic Park. I mean, my son goes nuts over anything that's a quad drone. And so when this came out, he lost his little noodle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So this just jumped to the top of this
Yeah,
must-have list.
it must be so interesting in Lego marketing to try and predict what kids are going to be into, because kids fixate on the weirdest things. Like I know my son will fixate on like rocks. Like he likes rocks, and so sets that have, you know, when those like geodes came out,
The
he wanted
geodes.
all the sets that had the geodes.
Oh,
Mine was the same. The geodes had to be, all the geodes had to be a collab.
All
they're
the
like-
geodes.
Well,
Yeah,
because they're
all the
like
Yeah.
a treasure,
Same.
right?
Yeah, the little treasure.
And then when he
part.
found out a light brick incorporated in the back and shown through, that was the end of his.
So
little
Yano makes a
mind.
good point. Yano says
Yeah.
that the thing about a drone is that it's you know, powered remotely, and like that's the thing. Like I do get that. My point was just that the design of a drone, like the style, the design style of a drone has just been very popular in with Lego designs lately. Not so much that this is a drone, but it's definitely the design of one for sure.
No, and this type of aircraft design, you know, makes me think of Ghost in the Shell. Had it a while back. There's just a lot of anime references that are tied into that type of,
Yep, I can
you know,
see that.
fan down, arm articulated movement of aircraft.
Right.
So
Yeah.
just kind of fit right in there.
Well, and it's
For
got
me.
that really, really recognizable themed color palette too. It's so bold.
Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, I see how like a drone is a quadcopter, but a quadcopter is not a drone, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes sense.
Fat
And I
drone,
like
you're right.
this-
Orange bricks. Fat drone would be a good thing to have.
Bat drone. Yes, indeed. Can they put
Yeah.
little
Or bat
fans
quadcopter.
on that?
I mean, I guess all we have to do is, you know, put a motor on it, right?
Yeah,
Walk it
exactly.
around.
I'm sure you'll be able to lift it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
crash video would be
Easily.
heartbreaking though.
No, you
Yeah.
would only need, and I think J.K. Brickworks might. you know, just add 136 power functions. Mother.
There you
Yeah.
go. Which, of course, will add 136 pounds on
Pounds,
it.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And the Duplo. This was the one you guys were talking about.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
let me
the
top,
look.
right?
So good.
Well, I love black Duplo anyway because I use it on the insides of things and I want to hide it, and now I just collect it.
So here is
Oh my God, the panda
the Duplo
and the
sets.
rocking horse. Holy moly! I hadn't seen this one.
It's
Oh,
so cute.
it is so cute. It is so beyond cute.
The lantern. I mean,
The
come on.
lanterns, the rocking horse, the
You know what it is?
panda, the food plates, the
If you-
printed tiles.
What I like is if I stare at it, it looks like a Lego set. It's just done in Duplo brick. And usually when I
Yeah.
see Duplo, it doesn't have that same refinement or finesse or
Yeah.
detailing you see in a Lego set. But this
Yeah.
truly
Right.
is.
You're right. That's next level. Wow.
The teapot, and the
This is the future right here.
the,
You know-
Think of Duplo.
the teacup that I can't tell if that's grandma or grandpa, but the teacup, it's white.
Grand person.
Grand person. I can't tell whether that is. I mean, it's just awesome. It's white with the blue printing on it. That teacup.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so cool. It's hard to
Actually,
see,
have a
but
little-
And this
check out these-
printed red and gold giant tile in the foreground is really cool too.
yeah.
You know what's so cool to me about this in particular? So in the articles that we've been doing for Brickset, the building community articles, a lot of information that we've been getting has been about Lego for seniors and senior therapy. We did one article
Mhm.
about it, but we've
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
talked to several people that are involved with that, and that's been kind of a theme that we've been hearing, is that it would be nice if Duplo wasn't just advertised for preschool kids, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
adults with like dexterity issues or arthritis or whatever
Yeah.
that still want to build Lego, you know, and are maybe a little apprehensive about buying Duplo sets. So and there was even an ideas set that was proposed a while ago that somebody pointed out was a Taj Mahal that they had designed with Duplo bricks. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's a really interesting
a
thing to
friend.
think about. And so I see this and I'm like, depending on how they package it, because it's all going to be about how they market it and package it, but I could see how they could package this as, like Moto was saying, more like a usual
This-
Lego set.
This design breaks the
Everybody would
mold.
buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it breaks the mold, and
They have
that's
to
an
start
intentional
packaging
pun.
it in the adult Lego
18
boxes now
plus.
with
With
the
the,
Black
with the
box.
with the
black,
stripe down
the
the
black
Yes.
and the spotlight.
Yes,
Absolutely.
please Lego, please.
Well, we have a friend who works in retirement homes with Duplo and has found that people who maybe weren't communicating very much and were like, you know,
Oh.
like not into it at all, were within a
Mhm.
few minutes actually putting together different colors and shapes and opening up emotionally because of this connection in a way that they
Yeah.
weren't before.
And you know, yeah, I mean, it's the simplified eyes, the cutesy stuff. It's always been boiled down. But I look at this and I'm thinking, there's no reason they can't do the refined printing and
Well, and
designs
I mean,
like this going forward. It's
and
incredible.
of course, what's great about the Duplo stuff is there's no stickers. It's all printed.
That's why I said it's
Exactly.
printed. It's all printed, right?
Yeah, I love printed Duplo.
Oh, I'm sorry if I misunderstood. Oh, and
What's
I'm
that?
I'm just seeing more and more pieces. So Patrick pointed out that there's actually two cups, and one of them is being used as a planter.
As a planner.
And
yeah,
then I just
Oh, yeah.
I just saw the beds on the second floor that the Panda
Yep.
is in between because I was so excited about them, and it kind of looks like a Fabuland bed a little bit.
I
does
mean, those are
kind of.
Duplo beds. Those are pretty standard issue.
There's also an
Yeah,
interesting.
I don't really buy Duplo, so
Oh,
I'm a little
I have
behind
a
the
ton of.
times.
I have a ton of Duplo. Those are, yeah, those are typical.
What's the cup in the bathroom that the brush is in next to the toilet?
That looks like one of those pots that's on. Usually they're in black. It's kind of like a cauldron piece.
Oh,
on
but it's in a fun color.
yeah.
And what
I'll
is
think
that?
there's a-
Those yellow, like I know it's supposed to be oranges, like the little pyramid of oranges.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Um,
that's
that's a
that's
cool
an existing
piece.
part too. Yeah.
And check out the fabric pieces.
Like the
so in the
pillow on
bathroom.
the
Yeah,
the
I was looking
pillow
at
in the setting
that
room.
one over the
The
bench
couch?
there.
Is that over the
Yeah.
couch?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
something?
Trying to
Look at
figure
Yeah,
that
and
out.
then there's
too.
one like a towel in the bathroom, right?
Yep.
There's just
And
so
then-
much. There's just so much that's cool
So
about
much.
this set. Like,
I mean, that's
there's-
why I like Duplo, because sometimes you get parts like that. You get really cool
Yeah.
accessory pieces or cloth pieces. Like a lot of them come with cloth pieces that can be really useful.
yeah.
This is a great. And check out the window in the bathroom, that blue, trans blue window with the gold printing.
I was trying to figure that out too.
Hmm.
Like, is that a wall
Oh,
piece or
yeah.
is that a
Oh
window?
yeah. Oh, sorry, it keeps doing that. It's just something with the ads. All right, let's move on to let's see if we get. I don't know if we get another
Fun.
close-up photo here. Oh no, this is the other one now.
Okay.
This is the kindergarten. Do we want to go back to the do we
No,
wanna
it's
go back
okay.
to the
That's
other
okay.
one?
Okay, so a lot of the same parts.
Yeah, same parts, but
That's
The
good.
clock is cute.
Oh, and everyone, please
Huh.
join me in welcoming Blair Archer to the stream. Hi,
Hey,
Blair.
oh, I hope
Hey,
I
Blair.
hope you weren't in the
Blair.
green room too long, Blair.
No, he just came
Okay.
in.
And
It's
before I
fine.
forget, Joel was asking if the Duplo figures have always been flesh colored. No, they kind of are just like minifigs. They used to be yellow, like generic figures, but I could be wrong. But I think with maybe Dora the Explorer might be when they started going. It was either Bob the Builder or Dora. I think maybe even Bob might have been yellow, though. I can't remember. But for some reason, Dora is sticking out in my mind as being a flesh colored. Maybe it was just like a a different color flesh tone, maybe, but somewhere around then I think is when they started going flesh colored.
Oops, sorry.
It's almost always driven by licensed
There we go.
sets, right?
That makes sense.
So somebody
like
was
with regular
asking if
sets.
this was a rebuild or it's the same set.
It's
and
a rebuild.
Is
It's
it?
a rebuild because it has the same set number.
Wow.
Oh, there's an alt
Oh.
belt. There's an alternate in it.
Where did all that
Oh, I
glue come
see.
from? Is that
But I will
I'm
say this: so like up on the up on this one, the beds are yellow and blue, and down here it's got a green bed. Oh,
Yeah, and
a
all of a sudden
yellow and
all
blue
that
bed.
all that teal and the black is gone,
confused.
huh?
So
I
you
don't
get
see how
all
that-
those extra
Yeah.
parts because now there's the teal big bricks on the tops of the walls.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Alex23. We'll see you later.
Well, I don't know. I think we need
Oh,
to
right.
get this
Oh, I didn't
set.
realize Justin's been here the whole time.
Yeah, he says
Bye,
he's leaving,
Justin.
but he's not. He just wants to hear what we say about him when he goes.
Bye, Justin.
Thanks
Thanks for
he's
coming
been
by,
lurking.
Justin.
Thank you,
Thank you
Justin.
so much, Justin, for coming by. It's always
And for
Amazing
the cool
work.
design.
Yeah, amazing work.
We miss you. I hope to see you soon.
So I've got this. So let's see what it says. This says, yeah, it seems like it's the same set. So it says 10943 Happy Childhood Memories, and then the description says, Happy Childhood Moments. Sorry, taps into two critical moments of a toddler's life in China: Chinese New Year and kindergarten. It can support Chinese parents to teach their preschoolers about traditions of the Lunar New Year and key skills to prepare kindergarten life in a playful way. It's also the first Lego Duplo set that is customized for Chinese preschool families. There you go.
Interesting.
That's one way of saying a
Will you show the
2-in-1.
kindergarten again?
Yeah, it's a 2-in-1.
Yeah,
That's
let's look at that kindergarten again.
Wild.
Well, I think we're gonna get this set.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
No, I wonder
Just-
how. I just wonder how available it's going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be. I think January was the release date. Do you have the release date there in front? It was January something, is what I saw.
I'll have to scroll back and look. Sorry.
Okay.
I just think it would be fun
Oh.
to do a Fabuland mashup with some of these parts.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
We could do a Fabuland New Year build challenge.
A Fabuland Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
It'd also
Lunar
be-
New- Oh no.
Cool to combine this. Is that it looks like a new panda mold, like a
Mhm.
stuffy panda.
Yep.
And then that it really reminds me of the Lego Friends pandas. So you could have like a whole family. That's probably just because my daughter, anytime we get multiple sizes of anything,
Yeah.
it's like it's a family.
Yeah, it's very
Well,
it's very
isn't
Animal
there-
Crossing for sure. Like if you play
Yeah.
Animal Crossing, you know there's like 1,000 variations of teddy bears in all different sizes.
What
Yeah.
is there CMF panda costume as well?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, and
Does
I
it
guess
see
I didn't.
that?
Yes, there
I
was.
guess I didn't see it in the other in the other one, but the tiny toilet, the Duplo toilet, the yellow
I
Duplo toilet is
know.
killing me.
I know it makes me want to do an art museum and make that be like the Marcel Duchamp.
Right.
Why am I thinking?
I don't think they
of-
have a white one yet, but
Yeah,
we
they
have
have
a
a white
pink
one,
one,
Richard.
like a two-tone pink one.
I could
Oh,
suspend
it was
my
Lego. It was a Lego
disbelief.
movie CMF, right? Because I was thinking it was from Lego Movie, the Panda.
The Panda,
outfit.
yeah,
But that
the original
that was
one.
a
I think.
CMF series. Oh yeah, that
Got
sounds
it.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, well,
I'm
there's
not
the-
very versed in the CMFs.
And there's the two bears. There's the panda, and then there's like the rainbow bear that came out,
Mhm.
which is the same.
Yeah.
I love the rainbow bear.
I just
I'm a
love
big
that
old
we're
bear.
getting the friendly colors down into the Duplo line. I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you don't have
Somebody
to
call me
hide
when
that.
they come out with some snot bricks, though, because there aren't very many.
Yeah. It's true. That might be a little. I
Well,
find them like
Richard
when I-
has Duplo Technics, so
I
don't
have a
never
little
say never,
bit.
right?
It's hard
Yeah,
to
never
come
say
by.
never.
It's hard to come by, but yeah, I want more Duplo Technic.
And as far as snot bricks that I know of, there are a couple that are like engine blocks and stuff where they have a couple studs on the side, and things that are
Mhm.
where you can attach one of the
Yeah.
hoses or something, and that's about it. Other than some hinges,
And they're not
which are,
super.
again,
They're not
very
super
rare.
useful too because of the curvature. You can't really like stick plates up against
it.
it. Yeah.
Got it,
Oh,
got
so is this set hinged? Does that mean this includes Duplo hinges?
Ooh.
Hard to
What?
tell where they line up, whether that's a hinge or if they just
If
arranged
they
like
just
that.
set them there?
Now they
Yeah.
do have usually the way that the Duplo hinges are is they usually have like walls that have kind of like a way that they clip together.
Oh, like got it.
Let's see. What,
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at the other one. Well, the other one is the same configuration, but this one looks like it's just sitting there.
Yeah, because
It
those
does.
It looks
lines
to me
aren't-
like it's just looks like they just
Yeah.
arranged it and
I
dropped it in
think so.
place.
Yeah, because those wall lines aren't parallel on the left.
We're gonna
Yeah,
need
I
a
mean, and what if you
parts
wanted your bathroom on the other side? Maybe you need
Yeah.
the lefty bathroom.
Remodeling is so much
Wait,
easier in Lego.
all this time
What-
there's been a lefty bathroom and I didn't even know about it?
Whatever,
Hey,
whatever
the
gets your
flushes on the
toddler
other
potty
side.
trained, man. Whatever gets them potty trained.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
see,
Whatever it
as long as
takes.
we're a family-friendly show, as long as we're going there, I remember I have a distinct memory of I was too young when it was actually used, but my parents had this. Well, no, I can't. Can I tell this story? That they had this little manual, and it was how to potty train. And you could the boys were easier to train because they learned they could make a big sound if they did it right. Right? Because you aim. Well, anyway, I'm sorry that I went there, but right. So there's the.
Not everybody aims. I'm just saying.
That's one trick, but statistics show that it's actually easier to potty train femme types because they don't typically like sitting in it.
They
you know?
don't. Yeah, they're not nasty. Yeah.
Right, that makes
That
good sense.
unfortunately little boys tend to be more apt to put up with sitting in it. so I've heard. I thankfully
Anecdotally, from
just
someone who
have
has
to
a
put
boy and a girl, I'd have to say that applies. Yeah.
If you gave me a list of all of the things that we would talk about today, I would not imagine that this would have been
Not on it.
We're looking at a preschool set.
That's what I'm
applies.
thinking. You
There's
know?
bathrooms. We get to talk about
you
bathrooms.
can go get
We
some
get
Scala
to go
potties
bathrooms.
that I have on hand.
It's okay.
It's not necessary, Blair.
Well, it
This
also
is why we don't
gives
have
us-
kids.
It also gives us somewhere to go, right?
Does it though?
I think so.
Okay,
I
that's
just think we can elevate the conversation from
That was
these
the
very
best
practical
unintentional
matters.
jus on mo I've heard in a while.
wow. All right. Well,
Oh well, wait. I
Wow.
did
Talk
not
about the
mean-
elephant
I
in
did
the
room.
not mean to make a double entendre there.
you did not mean. Oh my goodness.
You
All
want
right.
to elevate the conversation?
Yay! It's a family.
Blair, that was
pink one.
Had
awful.
to order multiples for the family.
Awful,
They're on
awful.
for pieces still, so if you haven't gotten them and you don't want the big Friends set, hit Bricks and Pieces
Is that
because
the
these
pink?
guys I think are like $8 or $9,
Oh my
Yep.
and
goodness.
these are like 2 or something.
that
It's
pink?
Something
ridiculous.
like
They're
that.
so cute.
Is that a pink elephant?
These are the little like light lavender.
I have the
Yep.
baby blue elephant, but not the baby pink elephant. And I need.
Yeah,
a baby
these
pink
came in
elephant.
the big set
I
with
need
the
it
adult.
immediately. I need a bunch of pink ones.
Now I
Or
have to go
lavender.
check my elephant
Well, to go
stamp.
with the baby
Heffalumps and
sloth.
woozles
Big
are
one,
very
big one.
confusing. Shape and
Yeah,
size.
now we need
size,
woozles.
size. Right?
Wow, very cool.
Holly, because you've got a lot of Duplo, can you tell me where the heck this thing came from? Is this Primo?
Oh, that's Primo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Primo.
Oh yeah.
So is that big, like Quattro?
That's even bigger than Duplo. Or
Yeah,
is it
it's one-
Quattro? Could I be wrong? Is that Quattro or Primo?
That's
I don't
Primo.
know.
Or
where
it actually could be
Primo
really,
fits
really
in.
old Duplo
I
because
don't
they
know.
had simple stuff back then.
Not that size though. Like they have Duplo that look a lot like that, but they're Duplo size. That one looks bigger. to
Hooded
me.
one is saying old Duplo.
Is it
Yeah.
really? Because
Cool,
I
thank you,
have
Hooded
those
One.
and they're not that big.
It's like Duplo's version of Little People.
So
Remember, I have
is
is
small
that the
little, I have
size of-
small, teeny little hands, so everything looks massive in my hands.
Oh no, the Primo ones are round.
Oh, right. And they have a rattle in them, don't they? Sometimes.
I think so. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were like for
Oh, cool.
babies.
Oh my goodness.
We're playing.
We
We're
got
playing
some-
Stump the AFOL part
We got
identification
some
today.
Yeah,
Quattro
'cause-
thinking it was Duplo, and it's huge. And you can't. You have to use Duplo in between it and Lego. So
Yeah,
there's a
I've-
lot
I've
of
never had
adapting
one
if
that
you want to
big.
use Quattro.
Oh yeah, we bought
Okay,
some
yeah, they are.
Quattro by accident once, thinking it was Duplo.
It
Back
wa-
in the
it's
early
tough.
days when we didn't know any better.
Quattro's cool though. I wish they still made Quattro, but they kind of got priced out of that market.
Yeah. Oh, like the really, really giant box. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's
the actual mega blocks. The
Yeah.
Really mega.
well. I
Yeah,
went
I have
through
a few. I have a
period-
few from my childhood that look exactly like that, but they're half that size. Same style and shape though.
I went through a period where I was collecting lots of 60s and 70s plastic, like Massimo Vignelli and all these big like pop artist plastic.
Massigno Vanelli. Write that down, everyone.
Wow. I was gonna
trays
say,
and-
who would have thought?
It's
Richard,
Millie's brother.
that's like wow.
Well, he liked big.
Yeah.
I heard that.
We're getting some design history.
Primary color
lessons.
60s pop, like stacking plates and cups. And when you start getting into Quattro, you're looking at big pieces of ABS that look like that, like these big 60s pop shapes. It's super fun. I love like that massively saturated color. Okay,
Ooh,
I'm gonna just have a sip of coffee here. and
No,
let
I was
Flynn go.
no, I was just still laughing at my terrible joke.
What Millie Vignelli? Oh my God, that famous lost.
That was like worthy of you. Come on, you
It
should
was that
hear.
famous lost Italian designer that copied everyone's work.
You
Millie Vignelli. Okay, there's another. That's a deep cut.
Oh yeah, that's a deep cut design joke there, folks.
Oh my God. I don't even want to see the Venn diagram of that.
Oh my
That
goodness.
was awful.
Oh no.
When we were talking about interesting sense of scale, though, I was thinking about all the different times
Oh.
that Lego has played in different scales, and was looking over here at my daughter's pile of stuff, and so
Yeah.
you're looking at like old Scala Belleville type
Yeah.
size stuff,
Whoa.
versus friends.
Mhm.
But one thing that I got recently that's really exciting to me, and I was thinking about it in conjunction with those big teacups in that Duplo set. If you were to do maybe like an Alice in Wonderland, you could use things like the new
Yeah.
teacups.
Oh yeah.
And then the big
Yay.
cups. But something I got recently that I hadn't seen in the stores, and I had to get off the online shop, were the wall hangers. So you want to play with scale.
Yay.
Oh.
Look
Yeah.
like a legit Lego piece. Obviously, there's some differences underneath, and know that that screw hole is unfortunately not stud compatible like sometimes they are. But if you want to do some magic tricks or really
that
mess
like a
with a sense
coat
of
hook?
scale. Yeah, so these are the coat hooks. This is the smallest one, and then there's like a medium one and a larger one
Oh,
in the
cool.
different colors. So when I was looking
Yeah,
at them on the
those-
website, I didn't actually know that the individual ones were 3 different sizes. I thought they
Yeah.
were just kind of marketing them. But it's
Nice.
really cool because you get 3 different sizes, 3 different colors. Yep, Minifig
Oh,
Chick's
hang
got
on.
that
Let
up
me
there.
show Cara. Cara's got the. There we go.
And
I
Oh,
never
cool.
got those. I saw them go on like mega sale and debated it and just didn't figure that I would ever use them for anything.
Holy.
Here's the biggest
Oh,
one.
Yeah, so there's what,
Wow.
Jeez.
3 different color combinations. There's one this one's kind of like from the trans pride colors, the light pink, light blue, white. There's the classic yellow, red, blue. And I want to say there's like another one like a grayscale.
Who
or
made the
Very
who made
grayscale.
the Halloween costume with the studs on the outside and they did the lettering and all that? It was really awesome.
That was
it orange?
Mr. Elmo Man.
So Mr. Elmo Man, that would be like the super high-end expensive way to make the
Right,
costume.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Buy
totally.
a bunch of those.
Buy
Yeah.
8 of those.
Cara, can
puppies.
you make a Fascinator out of that? Yeah,
Yeah,
there
I
you
actually
go.
have thought about that.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Fascinator. Very nice. Well done.
So I've yet to figure out how to squeeze it into system properly, but I just love the idea of using
Blair.
it for
Blair,
visual effect.
grab a PAB cup and wedge it as far deep into that as you can.
Oh my.
That might work.
Yeah, you
Oh
know it
my.
would.
I
Yeah.
go through my little
After the show, not right now.
Here.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Shows them
there's
That's
any
nice.
wheels or
What's
maybe
that, Holly?
the.
Oh, I'm just kind of going
Oh,
through
no,
my
that's okay.
Duplo bin and seeing like what interesting stuff. You know, it's kind of like a miscellaneous parts bin that has interesting things in here.
Yeah,
Like the fabrics. There's like, here's a little tent with a sleeping bag kind of thing.
Oh, I've seen some tents like that in Friends. They sometimes do those
Mhm.
weird fabric
Oh,
tents.
cool.
That's
Except
pretty
it's
cool,
not
though.
like, it's not plastic or anything. It's totally like, it's cloth.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then there's, you know, cannons. I have a lot of I have a whole other box full of castle stuff that I think you guys have seen, where I have like the
Yeah.
catapults and the
Yeah.
portcullis
I
and
want to arrange a trade with Holly. What would you get? What would you give me for this?
treasure
This
box.
Duplo.
Oh, your treasure
Oh,
box
that
has
treasure
treasure in it.
chest.
Oh, you know I have those.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know for sure, but I was thinking you probably did.
I do. Yeah, that's part of that qualifies as part of the Batman collection. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't.
Little,
di-
like, you
I have
know.
to say, I haven't dipped far into
Cool stuff.
to Duplo. We used some Duplo in our
There's that
in our
part.
Fab Max build, but that's the most I've ever
Ooh.
gotten it done. Yeah, we have one of those.
Yay!
We
Yeah,
were
we were
trying to.
talking about the one with the toothbrush, and I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure it's probably one of those that may or may not have handles, but it's going to be
That
something.
Yeah,
makes
my
sense.
experience with Duplo is always transitory. I buy it and then I hand it off to someone in my lug who exclusively builds with Duplo.
Oh,
Not exclusively,
got
but
it.
it does a lot of Duplo building, and so I'm always feeding her, pieces and stuff to
Oh.
build her things.
Is that a Duplo flame?
Yeah, I got lots
So we
of
have the
different kinds
trans
of,
blue version
Whoa.
of that Flynn used on the
That's
on the
crazy.
whale.
yeah, and then they have lots of printed parts because they usually don't have stickers, so you get cool.
Great printed part.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, real quick. I wanted to just real quick because Eric said something about this in the chat. TrickyBricks. He was saying that if you look closely at the Lunar New Year sets, it's actually they use the same family every year. So it's the same minifig, like it's the grandma and grandpa and the mom and dad and the little boy and little girl. Like it's a whole, and they have the same faces and everything. So it's actually like
So
the
it's-
same family every time, which is really.
Are
cool.
they going to have a
I
problem
like
with
it or
like The
not, like-
Simpsons where they never age?
Yeah.
I guess so. So.
Yeah.
There's lots of. There's just it's gonna keep going on and on.
Bart's
Yeah, that's
going to
kind
be
of- it's kind
Bart
of one of
forever.
Those things that's like it's cute in like from a story point, but then but then you end up with a bunch of figures that are all the same. So it
Like
makes it
Jack
Well,
hard
they
to
and
don't
the
sort of-
have.
Hidden
They
Side.
don't have the same outfits. They just have the same. They just have the same faces and hair, so that you
yeah,
can
but
tell.
considering
that
they
they're
don't
the
come
same.
apart, you still end up with the same.
Oh, I'm talking. Sorry,
character.
I'm
Not
talking.
Duplo.
Not the Duplo. I'm talking
Got
about the regular
Okay.
sets, the regular Lego
Okay.
sets.
So
Yeah.
only the Lego sets, not the Duplo sets.
Yeah. So
Okay.
apparently, anyway, yeah, that was a thing.
Well, then that's
and Eric knows his minifigs. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if there's one guy, I believe it's Eric.
So yeah, that's a cool little another fun little just like little Easter eggy thing. But
Debo Brick says there's
Oh,
one year
that's
that
cool.
Grandpa's
That's
not
cool.
in the set.
he decided to stay home that year. He's just like,
What
I'm
happened to
done.
Grandpa?
Yeah, I want to know what happened to Grandpa.
He decided to stay home.
Said,
He's
I'm
just
not
like,
anybody
I'm
looked-
done.
Has anybody looked deeper in the koi pond?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Stop it.
No!
I know that got dark.
Different
I'm sorry.
sized, little cauldron pieces.
I like that big cauldron. That's really
Nice.
good. Oh, here's Grandpa. It's Bob Board. It's Richard's dad is here.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Dad. How's it going?
These are cool little swing bridges.
Whoa, wait. I gotta
Whoa,
Yeah.
get you up
That's
on
a
the spot
pan
right
flute,
there.
Yeah.
right?
Wait, what the heck?
The swing bridge. It's like one of those little log swing bridges. So these are like,
If
Oh,
you
and
blow
that's
air
one
over
of
the
those
top, do you
snot
get different
pieces.
notes?
Yeah, that's a pan flute.
I was gonna say, that's
not hollow. Not hollow.
hollow.
It doesn't have to be hollow.
But that would still be an awesome costume. Like if you could do a Lego like pan costume, and there's your flute.
Totally.
Right there.
Well, and like Blair was
Dude,
talking
inner
about, there we go.
Zamfir.
Duplo snot piece.
Oh, it's
It
really.
is kind. It is
Oh, is
kind
that-
of, but it's
Ish.
weird because it's just for something
an
like
axle.
It's
more
very
like.
special.
What about the
It's
holes in the sides of the bridge? How big are those?
not the right
stud
size to go
size
in
or
or
anything.
on anything now.
Yeah.
If I had that
it's
piece, I
so-
would be shoving all kinds of things in the sides of it, trying to
Yeah.
get it to
Alright,
work.
let's see if a standard piece will go in
Like if
there.
a pin fits in there.
We have a couple of those really old suspension bridges. It's like the one big long brown piece.
Yeah, from the
Yeah,
Pirates.
all molded.
Pirates
Yeah.
set,
No.
yeah.
There's no clutch there from what I can tell. Putting anything in there.
Oh,
And then I
wow.
have a whole nother thing of figures, of Duplo figures. So you end up with I think Boone was talking the other day about poo. Should
Sorry.
We already on this topic.
I know. Didn't
Winnie the
we?
Pooh. Now this is not the cute old one; it's the newer one. But there's like a Winnie the Pooh
He's still
Aw.
adorable.
with Piglet.
Oh, Piglet.
Oh, look, he's
Now
worried.
here's what we were just talking about as one of the Batman Duplo and a Catwoman Duplo
Catwoman, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so good.
and a Joker, of course.
Yeah, but it's the most adorable Joker you'll ever see.
And a Captain Hook, because yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
He
What?
looks kind of like Captain
No
Hook
way.
meets Woody.
Wait, can you turn him to the side? Does he have dimension to his face, or is he a cylinder? Oh, he does have dimension. Okay, because at first I was like, he's got a Homer Simpson thing going on.
No.
That's
he is
weird.
great.
Snow White.
Aw.
Oh,
Is
my
that a
goodness.
and
With
does
a fabric dress.
Yeah, fabric
Yeah.
dress. And a flounder, because he's cute.
Oh,
my gosh.
very
Everybody
cute.
needs a flounder in their arsenal.
Now, Holly,
In their arsenal.
when your kids were really little.
You're going to
or
build
did
a
you
flounder
let them-
trebuchet now?
You know they're hers.
Say, Holly,
Cinderella. But
Holly, did you get these for your kids when they were little, or did you get these for you?
sure. These are my favorites though. The castle stuff was always my favorite. All the Duplo castle
Whoa.
stuff was
Okay.
so
That's pretty cool.
And I should have like a bunch of like I have a ton of these guys plus shields and stuff. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, here's a good one. Blair's gonna like this one. His helmet's on. Okay, here we go. Yes, there we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
That's
What?
great.
That's awesome.
Okay, I need that figure now. That's
That
so
would be
cool.
so fun in
one
a
of the shields.
minifig scale piece.
Yeah, and then they even have like
That would be the gigantic
the-
robot overlord. Oh,
Duplo-
wow.
Duplo horses and stuff.
Duplo
wow.
horse
I didn't even
armor.
know they made this
I
stuff.
would save up 14 levels to buy that horse armor.
We're all going to be. I can sense.
Here, Richard, do you want to buy a cloak of invisibility? It works really well. You can't even tell it's there.
Oh, I gotta say we're closing in on like.
Oh,
we've
yeah,
gotten-
we're coming in on.
we're
Sorry, I got
really been-
carried away. This is a
Oh
fun
no
box.
no!
to
I
go
was
through.
saying.
I love
Yes, actually that. But I was saying actually what I was thinking about is we are actually closing in on the end of this epic D&D adventure that we've been on since
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
wow.
yeah.
since lockdown started.
In the
And,
underworld.
In the underworld, it's been trying. But our group, which has grown, we've got like 5 people now, 6 people.
6 people plus
Um,
the DM.
Everybody, instead of moving
Cool,
on,
Cara.
I will say this about Dungeons and Dragons. Once you reach like level 10, you are so insanely overpowered as characters. Like, especially if you have like a large group of people.
And
It's
a DM
kind of
who
nuts.
gives out magic items.
Well, I would not. She's pretty.
No, she's good. She's rough.
Pretty tough about that kind of stuff. But regardless, now I guess like moving on after this, our group wants to start with new characters like from level 1 and do like build, because part of the fun is building up and that excitement of when you get to the next level and you're like,
We want to go back to Duplo level.
So yeah,
Is there like a regression spell that rewinds you back?
No, I also think after like 7 months, people are
What is
ready
that,
just
Holly?
to
Holly.
to
Oh.
play
Sorry.
with
Is that
characters.
Holly?
It's horse armor, but it's chromed out. Or
It's not
silver.
chrome. It's just silver. Yeah.
Still.
Hang
Yeah.
on, I'm getting you on spotlight. Hang on.
I
Come
like
on.
the,
We're all gonna be
I like the
spending
regular
time on
old
Bricklink
castle
later.
horse armor.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
like
I need to
unicorn
find-
armor.
Yeah, I don't know where my Duplo horses are.
That's
They're
pretty
probably in an
cool.
animal bin somewhere.
That's crazy.
Still, if you had some Bionicle, there would be a way.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way.
You know what? And I think I was absolutely lying about the flesh color because most of these figures I have, even the older ones, are all flesh colored.
They have
So
multiple flesh tones.
yeah, I don't know at what point they.
Well,
they-
no, okay, they have
Are
a
they all
couple
white
of flesh
people flesh
tones.
tones?
They have a couple.
And
There's-
it's interesting
there's
because
caramel and darker and lighter.
yeah, I was gonna say there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of difference. Like I could accept that they were all, of some color. Really, like like Catwoman's the only one that looks white to me.
I mean, everybody else is sort of a medium tan.
Yeah. Or
It's a nougat. Yeah, it's a nougat.
like the princess ones and the Disney ones look like lighter toned, and the older ones look kind of darker. So
Well, I can't lay my
Interesting.
hands on it now,
Yeah.
but I thought we had a variety. Maybe I'm just
Interesting.
making that up.
that's an article I would read. I need somebody to do some investigation because they all look a standard sort of medium flesh tone to me.
Well, I think this is
I think I
something you
have
should look
some older
into.
Duplo that are yellow, but
I
and they're
thought so too,
very-
but I'm actually not seeing like any in here. So my memory is failing me today, big time.
Interesting. Oh, Wilfred
Holly's
Might
is
be
saying.
somewhere else.
Holly's
I have
gonna
actually have a
CSI
whole
this thing.
nother. Yeah, I have a whole nother Duplo bin
Oh,
back there.
Fabufan MKE has some darker shades of Duplo figures.
And Wilfred is saying that we need to Google medieval Duplo mock. Apparently, there's some epic mock. of
I did,
some
and I haven't
kind.
found it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so much great. Like I have a huge bin full of castle stuff. I've been to answer PT McEwen. To give you an idea, my daughter is almost 13, so I was probably buying most of the stuff when she was itty bitty. So about that long, maybe roughly.
You know, it's funny that Christmas is the only time when we do a really big train layout, other than, preparing stuff for cons or whatever. But I just always look forward to that because every year we make some different thing that goes around the tree, and it always involves a train in some way. And we never put all of our models together in that way otherwise.
Well, we don't have the room. I mean, we were on the Tricky Lug meeting yesterday, and Matthew Builds Bricks was showing off his Lego
Oh,
City.
Lord.
And I
Oh,
was
man.
so jealous. I was so jealous of that. Well, just to have the kind of room, because
It was like a ping pong
we
table.
kind of have them all over the place. But the intention of them, like when you really stack them all next to each other, it's impressive and it's fun. And I mean, I think that
Yeah,
and
like
we've talked about this
Manny,
before a
Brick
long time
Hive, yeah.
ago. Like when it was
like Manny, right?
like
Brick
when it
Hive
was
is
our
another name.
dads, like when it was our dads, like when I was a kid, the dads were super into train sets. Like so many of the dads I knew, that was like their secret like thing they had in the basement.
My
And
dad had it too.
Yeah, like I was obsessed as a kid. Like I was obsessed with like little miniature anything, like wax museums, any sort of like like recreation of real life in something else, like doll houses, all that kind of stuff. Like just especially miniatures.
Yeah, we
But,
had upstairs, over the top of what used to be a pool table before it was covered with trains. And I remember I was little enough that I could just see over the top of what would have been the height of the pool table. And my dad had controls for the stop signs and the things that went up and down, and he had molded chicken wire mountains and valleys. And I think that's when that plus Lego is when I really fell in love with models.
Yeah, we have We have one of the largest train shows in the model railroad train shows in the entire nation here in Denver.
That's so
And-
cool.
And
I
so
love-
our lug gets a component offspring of that, and it's all Lego train related. But we do a big city layout, and then it's all focused around the Lego trains, the 9-volt.
Yeah,
train.
our lug does
We do that too.
for Christmas every year, or for holidays. They put on a big holiday train show. We won't be doing one this year, unfortunately, but
But they also win awards,
They win
in
awards.
regular model train shows where they come in with Lego trains and people are amazed
we
at
did
what
a great
they
train
can do.
show.
but I
Yeah.
We did a great train show, and in it was supposed to be next year, but the NMRA, I don't know, North American Model Railroad Association or something, that's like the big one
yeah.
that it moves around every year, will be or is supposed to be in our area, our home turf, and
Yeah,
Cool.
we were planning
I
that.
think
so.
that's I don't know. There's just something about that fascination, and when like I remember one year we had done the train. We did a train. We did a whole winter scene with the flocking
With
and everything.
cotton batting for snow.
And lit it, and we used some of our own buildings, and we built a tunnel, a big snowy tunnel for it to go through, and we had people over to our house for the holidays, and this was actually before. This was like pre our relationship with people in the community. So like before we knew Minifig Chick and Paint Pusher, like before we had been
We had
anywhere.
just discovered building.
And I just remember people at the time, of course, you're like, oh, I build with Lego, and there is that faction of people that are like, oh, okay, have fun, and I would tell people, oh, when you come over for dinner, we used to have very large, elaborate holiday meals that I would cook, and we would have 10 or 12 people over, but we would put that train set underneath the tree, and we would turn it on, and we'd have the buildings lit up, and every single person who walked through the door would just stop, and like suddenly they were 5 again.
Yeah.
Like you could just
Yeah.
and you could see it. Like the tree is up, all the lights are on. There's a train running. And you can
Yeah.
hear that sound of the train going around.
It's the sound that gets me, that draws me in.
Yeah, and one of my friends,
Yeah.
she came over, and she had her nice dress on and everything. She laid down on the floor and just sat there like this and
Yeah.
watched it for like 15 or 20 minutes. Like she was just so super into it and looking at all the little things. And I think that especially at least for people that are our age or older, it really taps into that whole like holiday windows in the big department stores. Like when I was a little kid, like you would go and like the Main Street windows on Main Street in Disneyland, they always have those amazing like setups with the miniatures and everything. And I think that it really taps that into that, like, I don't know, something really deep in people, right? Like this,
Yeah,
like, taps into that.
that's how I finally hooked my mother. Like my mother never understood my Lego hobby all growing up, especially as a little girl. She always sort of questioned, like, you sure you want that? And she never believed that I would really want to play with it or stick with it, and would just complain that Lego were expensive, whatever. So all through, and then of course, as I got more and more into it as an adult, she was still a little bit like, you could tell she didn't really get it. And then when the Lone Ranger sets came out with the train and the little Western town and all that,
yep.
all of a sudden she was obsessive. She bought like all the sets. She bought all
Oh,
the sets
God.
for the grandkids. Like,
awesome.
she had it all set up in her dining room and was like tinkering with it. And then she would call me every day, like, how do I motorize this? How do I do this?
God.
And it was just because like she had that connection with like Lone Ranger as a kid. And then
Yeah.
with it being kind of like that model train set and everything, all of a sudden it's like, totally connected with that inner kid finally. And
That's
she
great.
was like,
Right.
oh, I get it.
It
And
reminds
right
me
there-
too. Oh,
Right there is, I'm sorry, Moto, but right there is why I know a lot of people, often when new sets come out, especially like IP stuff, that's when you start hearing the Lego community people grousing about like, oh, there's too many sets that are IP, like they should do more their own IP stuff. But that right there, what you just described, is exactly why they keep doing it. That's
the
why they
hook.
made that
That's the
NES.
Yep.
That NES is like
Yeah.
that is, and where a model train set might be more of someone of like our age or like Holly, your mom's age, that they would tap into that childhood, like, the NES is like a whole different generation's version of model train set. You know what I mean? Like,
Although
it's
before I forget, and we'll go back to Moto, is that before I forget, so next year, if and whenever we get to go to Scarebook, God willing, if we get to go together, I want you guys to come with me down to Germany for that museum. They have a museum down there. I almost went last year. I even bought tickets and just ended up, or not last year. Bought tickets, but then decided it was going to be too far to get down there. But they have a miniature train museum down there that I've heard incredible things about. And I'm sure
Yes, please.
one of our European friends probably knows the name of it. I want to say it's like Miniature Land. It's something pretty generic.
right.
But it's actually, I think Justin was the one that was like, you gotta go check it out. So if we get to go together, I want you guys to promise me that you will go with me to this thing.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
That
so you
sounds like a
kidding?
blast.
Okay.
I would love to do
I think it's
that.
like 3 hours away from Scarebook or something. It's pretty far.
Matthew Builds Bricks says Miniature Wonderland is the
Yeah,
name of
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I want to go check that out so bad. And you have to like the hard thing about it is you have to. It's like a scheduled entrance thing. So you have to know exactly when you're going to be there, which with travel time and everything could be a little tricky, but I want to make it happen.
Well,
I've been there 2 years already. Haven't
Our
gotten to do it.
plan is that when we're treating ourselves, because we didn't get to do anything for our 10-year anniversary this year. I mean, we got to have a wonderful show with all of you,
Which was amazing.
But we were supposed to go this year. So our plan is next year when we go is to we'll show our stuff at that Lego house, and then do Scareback, and then the rest of the time at least another week, if not more, if we can swing it.
If not more.
We want to do
Disneyland
like
Paris.
a mini Euro tour. Yeah, a little Euro road trip. We want to do Disneyland Paris.
Well, we've never traveled outside the U.S. together. We've both traveled, but never together. So this is the time.
Yeah.
At this point, you're going to have the best tour guides in the chat that you can
I
ever
know, which is
imagine.
so
Awesome, and we have people to visit too.
Yeah, and we have people to visit, so I think it would be really, exciting, and that's something that we definitely want to do. So yes to that. Yes to going to see that.
Holding you to it.
And see the way I am, I've already figured out we're gonna have to make a big shipment back from Scareback.
Yeah.
Right? So we can
You do.
travel light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah.
We'll just build the Monkey Kid HQ set, and we'll put all our stuff on it and just
And
send it
float,
off on
yes,
it.
and just float our
Life
way.
size.
Yes, I'm totally
Yeah.
down for that. As long as there's a blue cat with a mohawk and a giant blue guy with a mohawk, I'm down for that.
I swore those were going to be the same character, and it was going to be some kind of a transformation thing.
Yeah.
But-
Very good.
Yeah, even mutant minks couldn't keep us away at that point.
So I wanted to. So
I
I
just keep thinking about that scene in Ghostbusters 2 with the lady in the fur coat.
So I just wanted to remind everybody, because we are kind of pulling in towards the end here, but I wanted to remind everybody that we do have a challenge going on. It's been going on for a week now, and you have one more week, or at this point, I think it's like 5 days or something. 2-week build challenge. The only rules are there are no rules. I always hated that. Sorry. No, the rules are just make whatever you want, whatever size you want. Take
Out of
some nice
Lego.
photos of it. Yeah, it's got to be out of Lego, and it should be something new that you made for this challenge, not something that you've done in the past, please.
3 photos max.
Yeah, 3 photos max. You know the drill. But this time you just had more. You had more time, so you have until Friday at 5 to turn that in.
Thursday.
Thursday at 5. Sorry, Thursday at 5 to turn that in. And we've been talking about doing another rebrick challenge. And we talked a little bit about it at the Tricky Lug meeting. We've been talking about it amongst ourselves. And now last time we did a $10 set. This time we're thinking of doing a $20 set, and I'll tell you why. It still seems like $20 seems doable, and again, we will be providing people with sets if they are unable to provide one for themselves. But there's a way to get a rebrick and also get a second challenge out of it.
You can get 2 challenges out of one set.
What we want to do is make the rebrick challenge is going to be a brickhead set. So you'll re-brick the brick heads, and then we'll do another challenge where you make your own brick heads. So you'll be able to use the parts for the the base of the brick heads to make your own brick heads. So you'll have the parts to be able to do both.
Now the re-brick challenge isn't necessarily to make a brick head.
Yeah,
out
the
of
re-brick.
it, right?
Yeah, the re-brick
Just make
challenge isn't to
whatever.
make a brick heads. It's to make a whatever you can out of it. That's actually it's specifically not a brick heads, right? Like that's what the re-brick challenge is about, is making something that the set was not intentionally made for.
Well,
so the reason I said
sorry there.
The reason I said $20 is I went looking on Amazon, and what I found was it was hard to find find one that was under $20 that wasn't on sale and only had like 5 of them left, right? So they were like, there's like only 5 left. Order now. Only 8 left. Order now. But
Yeah.
what I did find was the Mandalorian and Child set is available for $20. So you get 2 brick heads, you get a Baby Yoda,
A variety of pieces.
a variety of pieces and some good earth tone colors, and yeah. So that's kind of
And a
looks
lot of
like-
us probably already have that one.
Yes, plus some people might already have it, and if you don't have it, you probably want it. So here's a good
Yeah.
excuse.
Yeah.
And also to just it'll have a nice variety of parts, and we will be able to get 2 challenges out of it. So I think that would be. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that that's definitely what we're doing,
We're not
but
doing
that's
it.
kind
Don't
of
go out and get it. Just
yeah.
for
Don't
that
go out and
yet.
get it just yet, because that's something we will announce several weeks ahead of time, so that everybody has time to get order the set, get it in, or we have time to send it to you, or.
We also
that-
figure that
that thing.
set's going to be around a while.
Yes, and that's the other reason too. Is like it is available. Like you can walk into a Target and buy it if you're allowed to do that sort of thing
Yeah.
where you are. You
Although
could
I will throw caution there that as we get closer to the holidays, all bets are off because stuff's going to start
Yeah,
selling
especially
out.
with season 2 out now. So, but I will say they are readily available. So this is something we will probably be doing, and that's something we will announce when we'll finalize it and announce it on Friday. So, yeah.
Great.
I assume
There
you
you go.
guys have been watching season 2.
We haven't yet. I've been
but-
kind of storing them up because I know I'm going to want to watch like more than one.
Well,
in
we
an
have
episode.
we have a number of various fantasy dramas and
Yeah.
things, and we try and focus a little bit, but we're definitely saving the Mandalorian. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're
Raised
both
It's like our
looking
big
forward to
it's
that.
it's our big like family thing to do on Friday nights. So
Yeah, Raised
Got
by
it.
Wolves is got the sci-fi slot right now. So once we're done with that, then we will move on to the next sci-fi thing. But let's see what was I going at? Oh yeah, we were finishing up. Sorry everybody. Like I was like, did I get all of the things? Did I remember to say all of the things? I did. And the one big thing I wanted to say that I haven't said yet is tomorrow on the
Yes.
show we are having Yano River Blue will be here, and she will be talking to us
Yay.
all about stop action Lego animation. And I know that you've seen a couple of her pieces on the show. Her piece for Fab Max, which was incredible, and then her piece for the Halloween our Halloween show, which was exceptional.
I want to see that one again. Actually, it's easy to miss something in that.
Yeah, so
I assume you guys are going to re-show some of
oh,
this.
absolutely.
Yeah, for
oh,
sure.
yeah, absolutely. So Yana will be here
Cool.
tomorrow doing a little sort of how-to. She's going to talk about the programs that she uses and the special effects and the things that she does with that. So
Cool.
really
That's
excited
a
about
fun
that.
Monday how-to.
Yes, it's
I'll
going to
be
be a
there.
fun Monday how-to. And it may be
Awesome.
the first it'll be the first how-to that we've done that we haven't had to actively do the how-to. So
Yeah,
I'm
well-
very excited for that aspect
Well, we know
of
so
it.
many talented people. We're calling in some
Yeah,
experts.
Absolutely, it's time for experts. And and Yano is mentioning, yes, you can watch her animations on her YouTube channel, because she also has a YouTube channel where she posts all that stuff too. But we will definitely be showing them tomorrow, because why wouldn't we?
And
you
Marilyn-
absolutely have to.
Marilyn reminds us that we're having a subscription drive too.
Yes, we're having a subscription drive, trying to every day we inch. Well, every couple of weeks we inch a little bit closer to 2,000 subscribers. So
It's not an emergency.
No, it's not an emergency, but hey, by the time we reach 2,000 subscribers, this set will probably be retired, and you'll really be getting a prize.
Yeah. That's
So-
a
Make
good
sure you
point.
subscribe.
Or it will make a fabulous Christmas gift for somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's the Monkey Kid, Monkey King Warrior mech.
There you go. So we're very excited about that.
Thanks, Marilyn.
Wilford is saying, I'd like to see a Yano River Blue and TrickyBricks collab one day. Well, you will absolutely be seeing that.
That's
because
in the works.
As I may have mentioned
We
before.
know it's in the works.
Yes. We are working on a collaboration that we will be talking about with Yano for an animation for the opening of our show, which we're
Awesome.
really, really excited about. So, and maybe a song too. We'll see how that goes. But anyway,
We're, something we don't say very often, we're also just really so grateful and happy and excited that everyone who is subscribed and does follow and does talk with us in the chat and
Yep.
is here hanging out does all of that because it's so fun. We look forward to it, every time.
and all of our wonderful Patreon subscribers who help keep the show going, and really that you do keep the show going. So thank you for that.
Well, it helps to make it possible for when we do a rebrick challenge. If you can't afford
exactly.
a set, you can get a
We're
set.
able to send things to people. We're able to print labels now and do mailings, and like all of that stuff has been because of support from all of you. So thank you all so much for that. We really appreciate it. And of course, as always, we appreciate all of you, all of our wonderful panel members coming here every Sunday and hanging out. It's
Our exciting cast of characters.
I mean, I know we come to this often. I know we come to this often, and I hope that we don't. I don't know. I hope we don't overdo it, but it means so incredibly much to us that you all care enough to be here and hang out and talk about Lego, and that all of these people, these people who come like every day, all of the viewers who come every day or every weekend or whenever they can, or watch the video later, and support us. And I'm just so
and make this amazing thing together.
And I'm just so honored and proud to be a part of such an incredible, family of people.
Yay!
So
Me
thank
too.
you. Thank
There's
you
so much comedy and creativity that's coming out of this community. I mean, if it wasn't for this community,
absolutely.
I wouldn't be hanging out with anybody if it wasn't for Lego. So
True.
I'm
True.
really
I'm
thankful.
so glad you
That's
hang
true.
out with us.
Absolutely.
What a fun ensemble is sitting on the screen right now.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Brett
Absolutely.
Hooper says, "Talk Lego to me."
Oh yes. Anytime, Brett. So big group hugs to everybody. This is your TrickyBricks hug to everyone.
Moto. Yay. Well, I hope you all have a happy Sunday and a happy week and a happy winter and a happy everything. But let's start with today.
Absolutely. So
Yub Nub,
yes,
exactly.
absolutely, everybody. Yub Nub. It's a day to Yub Nub, group hug, and do a little dance, and build a little Lego.
I know. I'm gonna build today.
Yes, I think I'm going to too.
I'm going to be building with
Bricks
building
now?
not with bricks, but building
Are
cabinets.
you adding another room?
Essentially, that's what we do.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will also be back on Twitch tomorrow at 2 p.m. Working some more on the Diagonally. But you're not going to want to miss tomorrow. Yano's got some really great stuff lined up for us, and I'm so excited for you all to get to sort of meet her live for the first time. And again, somebody
Can't
who
wait.
was really instrumental in making all of actual TrickyBricks exists
Well, really
because
helped
of
to
Yano.
show us what was possible, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hit
So-
the bell, hit the notification so you guys don't miss
Yes, hit those notifications, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, everyone. We will be seeing you tomorrow.
Devo, Excelsior indeed.
Indeed, Excelsior. So, Until we see you tomorrow at 10 a.m., don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, get your flu shot, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.